Okay. Welcome, everybody. Hey. I don't know what game this is going to be, guys. I don't know how this is going to look. All I know is that it's two teams desperate for to get a little something out of this game. Golden Arrows versus Kaizer Chiefs, guys. Welcome to the show. This, of course, is a watch along. Let's start it off by paying our respects to Uspiwe Mkonza. Dr. Mnandi, may he rest in peace. The country was informed that he had passed on. So rest in peace to Uspiwe Mkonza, former Kaizer Chiefs player. Rest in peace. So guys, we have today Kaizer Chiefs versus the Golden Arrows. It's very tough. Kaizer Chiefs currently sits number 6 in the league. 18 games played, 7 wins, 5 losses. 5 draws and 6 losses. Golden Arrows, on the other hand, has 18 games played, 7 wins, 2 draws, and 9 losses. They are currently on quite the streak. 11 games in all competitions that they've played, that they've lost. I say that they've played because they, of course, on the 30th of December got a free 3 points because Morocco Swallows didn't show up to the game. So that is the last time that Golden Arrows tasted 3 points. And the last time that they actually tasted 3 points from playing just so happens to be versus Kaizer Chiefs. And their record, guys, versus Kaizer Chiefs is something else. Their record versus Kaizer Chiefs is something else. The last 5 games, Golden Arrows has won 4 of those games. And of course, Chiefs has only won 1, which is just an incredible record. Last time out, it was a 2-1 win to Golden Arrows. So let's see, man. Let's see what this Kaizer Chiefs team has for us and whether this is going to be a good game. Golden Arrows starting lineup, of course, is Mlungwana, number 36, Stolo Lukele, Tsele Mwengani. Then we have Dlamini, Zwane, Sbego, Mtanti, Van Roy, and Knox, number 1 Knox man, Umtizwa, up front. For Kaizer Chiefs, Vuma is in goal. We have Santi, number 23, coming in, of course, because Utobe received a red card over the weekend. Then we have Umsimango with Njabulo Ngobo, with Kwinika reprising his role as right back. In the middle, we have Martin Tetwa and Modi. And then, of course, up front, we have Dolly Saile and Duba. Wandile Duba, people have been asking about, is going to be making his first game. He's going to be playing his first game here. I don't know how that's going to pan out for him. But hopefully it's not a game that we struggle to watch, as we've been struggling to watch some of the games coming up on this. So if this is Golden Arrows' best chance, it is a team that in the last 5 games, Golden Arrows has beaten 4 times. And this is the team that the last time Golden Arrows won was against this team on the 28th of October. It Chiefs, Yona, 7-match unbeaten run within the league, but the last time that they've scored a goal was last year against Kukune on the 30th of December. The last time that they've won was also last year. So it's a bit tough, man. It's a bit tough for them, but let's see how Kevin Johnson does. Pramaz says Arrows will win this game. Hi, Pramaz. Pramaz. Fisto says the final score is going to be 0-0. Welcome to those watching on YouTube and on TikTok. That is primarily where these lives are going to be on. We used to be on Facebook, but they kept telling me that I'm breaking some rules. So I am here. Let's see how this game goes. So it'll be interesting to see how Wandile Duba fits into this game. Here comes Arrows on the attack. First quarter of the game to Arrows. It's going to be interesting to see what Wandile Duba does. He hasn't been playing. I believe he's only got 2 starts ever for Kaizer Chiefs. So it's going to be very interesting to see if the pressure of coming in when the team is not necessarily tanking or on fire, but they're not doing very well. So we can only hope that Wandile Duba finds something. It seems that Kevin Johnson is going to be shuffling these cards to try to see if he can find a consistent starting lineup from these players that he has. First shot in, just wide. First shot in, first just wide. Eh, man. Arrows the fruit well with Chiefs, the bed. Hopefully that is not the case. We last scored a goal in 2023, guys. That's how bad it's been. That's how bad it's been. Last got a win in 2023. Last year. Counter. Okay, so it seems that Marta's made his way back into the team. Way. Modi. Sorry, guys. I just want to see how they're going to progress this ball. Trappy ball at all, man. Trappy ball. Kaizer Chiefs will win by luck. I don't see them just win so easily. Chiefs need to do some consultation. Says Ukompo. They need to consult, eh? Who must they consult, Kompo? Who must they consult? You want them to go to even the technical team for the consultations. They don't have any timing. The guy got sent off last time around versus Milford when he was trying to get to the post to do something there on the line. Maybe we need a new coach there as well. Okay, Arrows again on the attack. Arrows is looking very comfortable. I think one of the problems is that Kaizer Chiefs is super defensive in this game. You know when Tet was on the pitch that they play him as a third centre back there at the back. So we're going to see him do a lot of things that are not in the attacking sense. Our midfield also doesn't midfield. We don't have a midfield that midfields, man. They all hide. Even now, look at the ball. The only option you have when you're a midfield at Kaizer Chiefs is to come back, get the ball, and play that back pass as they try to go up the wing. So it seems like it's something that hasn't been rectified even today. Even though today you have Mart, Mtetwa, and Dolly, they're on the pitch who are meant to be more of a creative hub. More of a creative hub for us there. But it doesn't seem like they're going to be combining any time soon. I'm looking at Unjabulo Ngobo actually pushing past Umtetwa. This is how much Umtetwa is a defender when he plays for Kaizer Chiefs. Njabulo Ngobo feels free to push up, and it seems as though he will more than likely be playing that CDM position at times during this game. But look, there's no options. I don't think I've seen players like at Kaizer Chiefs who are so afraid of the ball. They're so afraid of coming to collect the ball. And they do this thing where they just come back, they play the wall pass back, and then they run straight up. So, man. Trey Miller says they don't fear Chiefs. Anyone knows that Uvuga Udlama Chiefs and you feel better. Tabo says Arrows straight win. Arrows is on they're on a 10-match losing streak. If Chiefs can't do it versus the team that's on a 10-match losing streak, guys. Kosing Pilingoba has been taken to the bench for this game, as well as Umashiani, who had gotten some joy. But I guess Umashiani has been taken out to bring in Usanti because Utove Ageko. And maybe you can't necessarily trust Ngobo, Unjabulo Ngobo, and Msimango to be solid all game. There is a mistake that can come from them, as well as from Quinika's side. Just take the shot. Just take the shot. There's 3 players in the box. Give us a ball. Look, they lined up like they're waiting for a cross, but there's no cross that's incoming. Evan. Bazuvugangati OT, watch the space. Arrows once, number 2, don't forget. Arrows' last win was against us. That's another thing that you have to keep in mind. Arrows' last win was literally against us. Bonnie says, even if Chiefs play alone with our opponents, they will never win that match. Evan, guys, is it that bleak? Is it that bleak? What I would give at Kaizer Chiefs, what I would give to have a 6 that plays in the half space, gets the ball 10s, and passes the ball to Dolly. What I would give. Like, honestly, that's literally, we solve most of our problems if we get somebody who's playing 6, who can receive a ball, turn into midfield, and give it to Dolly. Like, simple play. Or whoever, whoever's playing there. Let's see, corner Kaizer Chiefs. Hopefully we can get something from a set piece. Aros is at 2 corners. This is our first one. Hey, keeper. Hey, Mlungan. Okay, here comes Aros on the counter. If they play this smart, they've essentially got a 4v3. Aye, wasted. Wasted opportunity there. Wasted opportunity. What is it with South African players and attacking? You have a 4v3 and all you can get out of it is a corner that came from a long ball. Aye, guys. Really? That's the best we can do? And then this is not me, Chiefs fan. This is me, South African football fan. Our players, man. Imagine when they say attack, guys, and they're facing the final third, they don't know what to do. Clear transitioning, counter-attacking opportunity there for Arrows. And they just decided, no, we're just gonna go for this corner. Third corner of the match for Arrows and another wasted corner. You can even ask about this routine. There's a man who runs past the ball. 2 guys line up at the corner and then one just runs past the ball. They've done it now 3 times. And you're like, what is that for? What is that for? If on the 3rd time you're still not playing the short pass, is it just something you guys are doing for fun? Shot boy. Thank you. Wow. Oh. You. What a goal. Jeez. What a goal. 1-0 Kaizer Chiefs. Oh. 1-0 Kaizer Chiefs. Duba making. What a goal. He curled it into the corner. No, guys. Wait. I need this. What a goal. The striker we've needed was just sitting there on the halfway, on the bench, all these games. Oh, what a... What are you guys saying about this goal, man? What are you guys saying about this goal? Simple says he's given up on football. Why are you giving up on football with goals like this? Number 36, remember the name, Mandileduba. Why hasn't he been playing? Nice goal by Duba, says MK. Trey Miller, that was an amazing goal. I am shocked. Look at Kevin Johnson. I don't even know what to do. It's been such a long time. I don't even know. That was quite the goal. That was quite the goal from the young man. The 24-year-old youngster. Our 24-year-old youngster. I know, at least the man. Arrows must go back home without the 3 points. Goal of the season. Yeah, Alton Tavi. Goal of the season. No, that goal was incredible, guys. That goal was incredible. Aye. Siposetu says Facebook is currently down. Siposetu, I'm not on Facebook anymore. Well, okay, I don't do lives on Facebook anymore. Because, or do you mean it's down in general? I say it's down in general. But I don't do lives on Facebook because they'll take this, like right now I'm sitting here talking to you guys, and they'll say I have there's 7 songs that I have used for 5 minutes, and all of them are Chinese songs, and I am being copyright struck. I have a copyright strike on my name because of those ones. They say literally it'll be 11. Last time I got 25 songs in 1 3-minute span that they say I copyright abused or copyright used, or I didn't have copyright for, therefore it's being taken down and I can't go live. So I just decided that I'm gonna go TikTok and YouTube, and then I'll just post them later. So yeah, Siposetu. YouTube is where you'll find me now. Oh, is it 19? Sorry. I think I got it wrong. Sorry. Okay. Hi, man. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Is this how it feels? It's been a while. Maybe we should just play them all once. Maybe we should make a team of Zwane, Chabalala, Nkosi Mpile Ngobo, Luba. Khatebe still with us. Khatebe. You know, just let the youngsters play, man. Just let the youngsters play. Sad part is that he'll play like this day 1. And then, hey, when it comes to day 7, hey. But anyway, let's see. Coach Kevin Johnson, to his credit, he did tell us that Uduba has something about him. Didn't quite believe it, but there he is. Imagine if he can get a hat trick, nyana, man. Imagine, that would be amazing. I don't remember the winning feeling, Manchester. I don't remember it, man. Luckily, like I said, at least we're playing Arrows. Arrows is on a horrible run of form. Horrible run of form. And if they didn't take advantage of us in the first few minutes, it's going to be tough for the rest of the game. Because even though, okay, we have our gripes about this Chiefs team, the one good thing is that they don't necessarily concede. So it's all about scoring, really, with us. So Arrow's going to have a tough time trying to get like a goal in here. So let's see if we can write it out. Angazi, ngabo straight win, straight win.
The game has changed today. There's betting, there's all these people are emotional.
Yeah, no, straight win. Chiefs is now leading. What do the straight win guys say? I made it look simple. Kabeti says relax. Am I pushing it? Okay, Trey. Am I pushing it with a hat trick? No. I'm not saying that he will get one. I'm saying it would be nice for him to get one. That's what I'm saying. On Saturday, we're going to humble. No, guys. Tina, we're humble. You guys are getting these stories where Chiefs is, guys, we're humble. It's been 8 seasons without a trophy. I'm very humble right now. You guys are the ones who are creating all these narratives and storylines. See, that's not storyline, guys. That's not storyline. We haven't had one for 9 years. Last time I had a storyline was with Middendorp, guys. So I don't know. You guys just love going at us, man. Mr. J needs to give Samgelo a chance. What happened to Samgelo? Because Samgelo's not even on the bench anymore. Has he been redeployed now back to DDC? Wish I could watch it. Looks like a good start so far, says Kabza. Well, there's a goal. And that qualifies for me as a good start. Landonzo, it was Wandile Duba who scored. The 19-year-old. Apologies for saying he's 24. The 19-year-old. Trey Miller says, "Hey, Baba, wait for the second half." Lerato says, "So now we know Dubai is starting against Pirates." Hey, that might be a big game, though. That might be too big a game. So it's a derby. In these conditions. Ambition 442 says it's just a goal. The match is still on. I'm an ambitious. Can you let us be happy, guys? Do you know when last I saw Chiefs goal? 30th December. That's the last time I got to see a Chiefs goal. The 30th of December. I have not seen a Chiefs goal in 2024. So please, let us have it. Chiefs and humble. Kabetsu, we are very humble, guys. We are very humble. We have been humbled by life, guys. Not watching the game, but I know that was an offside. Uruba was offside. Please, Bonnie, please, leave us alone. Leave us alone. There's no VAR in the PSL. I know some people have had VAR in their games. There's no VAR in the PSL. Unless they're Sundowns. Stop Dolly for Zwane. Mali says, Sabelo Khatebe. Yeah, hey, the boy's got, he needs to leave. And I don't mean that in like a way. If you're a youngster at Kaizer Chiefs, there's a long list. Uduba might get his chance because he scored now. But if we learned anything from Ushabalala is that you can be hot 1 year and then hit the bench. I just feel like they need to go, man. They need to go. There was a time when I asked you guys about Chiefs development and what plan Chiefs had for development, because they had so many youngsters in line and former youngsters too, you know, that weren't getting any game time. Instead, people were being signed on top of them. Makiani should have left a long time ago, at least for a loan. Kosimpile Ngobo should have left a long time ago, at least for a loan. You know? Abozwani Laba. Chiefs is not the place where you're going to develop. It's not the place where you're going to develop. And if you're a youngster like these guys, Bomdu, Bozwani, if you don't want to end up like Ngobo, just go, man. Just go. I would ask for a loan to Supersport even. Gavin can make you grow. But not Chiefs. Chiefs is not that place. Caesar says, I don't trust Chiefs lead. Equalizer is coming. Guys, at the very least, we can say Chiefs doesn't concede. They don't score, but they don't concede. So I'm not gonna trust Arrows to be the ones that break that defense. I remember those goals, Nokovic and Castro goals, those bring joy. I get you guys weren't happy when when Nokovic was scoring. Hey, helicopter. Okay, that's what people were saying. Little did you know that your team would have 17 goals in 19 games in the league. Tatema Sista says Kosi will rise and rise. Let's let it rise, man. Afana says we need to seal this game cup first half with at least 2 goals. Yeah, look, we need to capitalize on Golden Arrows' depression, man. That's what we need to do. The problem is that if we allow Golden Arrows to get back into this game, our depression kicks in second half. That's the problem with Chiefs. Oh, shall we tap over? Then you leave the ball behind. Let's go counter. Counter. How can you run a counter with Dolly? You know what? It's fine. We're winning. It's a wise move for Blom and Eckstein. Yeah, it was a very wise move. That's why I'm saying that I don't think as a development player, you will develop at Kaizer Chiefs. And not this Kaizer Chiefs. This Kaizer Chiefs are signing 6, 7, 8 players every season. So where's a youngster supposed to get game time in this Chiefs team? Especially a Chiefs team that is being killed. Like right now, it's a very tough time for Kaizer Chiefs. You also don't want to put it on their heads. So for me, if I was Kaizer Chiefs management, I would send some of the youngsters out on loan. Like you're not going to get to play anyway, but let's see if we can't get you game time and sell you for a profit. Do you get what I mean? I think they only keep the youngsters so that every now and then when it gets tough, they can PR. Oh, we've promoted Umfundo Vilagazi. When the game gets tough, at some point they'll put in Vilagazi so the Chiefs fans can go, oh, at least we have youngsters like Bo Vilagazi coming through. Look at what happened to Shawalat. I'm just hoping that Duduba can get like 2 goals, man. 2 goals, nyana. Oh my gosh. Come fetch the ball. Dolly, Why is Dolly playing as a striker? I don't understand. Dolly's playing like, he's playing like a striker. CF. When we know what his strengths are. That's why I'm like, a lot of these Chiefs players are hiding. You'd expect Dolly to be the one calling for the ball, getting the ball, especially in those attacking areas, playing balls through. But if Dolly's also waiting to run, why are you waiting to run as Dolly? Look at the positions he's picking up. Is he fast? No. Is he a good header of the ball? No. Is he a good finisher? Not really. So why? Some things don't make sense to me, man. But yeah, we are playing with Dolly Saile and Duba up front. I don't know what Modi's role is at Kaizer Chiefs just yet. I don't know. 24 minutes in, Kaizer Chiefs is leading. Yeah? Listen to that. Kaizer Chiefs is leading. Oh man. Where's Castro? Didn't Castro leave? Castro's out of contract, isn't he? Santi doesn't play like a seasoned player, says Bafana. Oh, Zanele siyawina. That's all I'm going to say. Siyawina. Santi's just adding the numbers. What's sad about the Santi situation is that, do you guys understand that Santi waited for us? Remember that transfer window where we were banned? Santi went to Swallows and he was like, I Swallows, nginipi 1 year, call ni team ezongilanda. And they fetched him. Then while Santi is there, they go and fetch Tove. Even though Mashian is sitting right there, but ever since that red card, man, nothing's been the same for Mashian. Kabelo says, Kosi needs more yeast to rise. Skawara Kabelo, man. Rise, man. Can I ask that yeast, the royal yeast or whatever? Yeah. Siya rise, ongawar. Gangan. Will it be that huge rising that you all love? No. Eban, skip Apollo at the defense. That's weird. I think Arrows hasn't realized who they're playing against. Yeah, Arrows, they haven't realized who they're playing against. You know, if they could just turn up the volume just a little bit, they'll probably get a goal or two. Duba. Daventure says, boys are immobile. Bafana says, why is Duba going so wide and Dolly doesn't cover his position? I don't understand. Because I'm expecting Modi to be there. But it seems like Modi is coming inside. Even though I think that's where Dolly should be. Dolly should be the link man. But they like doing this thing where they take our players who are very dangerous centrally and they take them out wide. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. I was talking about Shabalala. Shabalala plays left wing. If you guys haven't noticed, he plays left wing when he comes on for Kaizer Chiefs. So I'm not sure what the tactic is, but I think our strikers need to be taught to be strikers. Stay central. Don't drift wide. Because when he drifts wide to the left, it confuses him when there's an overload. When Santi pushes all the way up and Modi is there. So why play there and have 3 players in that position? And I feel like it's all to bypass the middle. They're literally bypassing the middle. Santi could have acted there and gotten that player a yellow card or a red card. Chiefs didn't pay damages. I feel like Mashiane played well last week. He did. That's why I'm shocked that he's out. But I guess he wants an experienced player next to Njabulo Ngobo. Maybe, I don't know. Olane says Arrows will be relegated. Bafana says where's Potsane and Tansan? The rumor has it that Tansan was part of that Kune drinking thing. So he's apparently also on punishment. I'm not sure about Potsane. Aiko Lente Arrozi. Tiro says after Gavin Chiefs has been poor in recruiting energized players. And sadly, it's sad that Gavin Hunt never got a chance to recruit. He was on a podcast where he said that he had told Chiefs that, guys, we need to refresh the team. And he wasn't even saying it from a point of view of people are old. It was like some people have been here for a very long time. And I think part of what he was trying to change was some of the attitude. You know, when you've been losing for 6, 7 years, or not winning trophies for 6, 7 years, it might become a mindset that starts to infect others, you know. Abotoli laba, abomthethwa, abomsimango. I think there's a mindset that comes in when you don't refresh players. And it was like you just need to see new faces at a club sometimes. Like every couple of years, you have to see new faces, new voices, new ambitions. So it's sad that Gavin Hunt never got a chance to recruit. It's sad that we didn't even go after any. Oh, well, who did we go after from that Wits team when it was dismantled? We didn't go after anybody. Would it be nice to see what Tyson Hlatshwayo looks like in the central, looked like in the central defense of Chiefs, you know, under Gavin. But we'll never know. Why they run away when they pass the ball? Gatemaster, this is what I don't understand about this Chiefs team. They're so afraid of the ball. So afraid of the ball. All of them literally, or they'll do that irritating thing where they'll run back, ball comes in, they play it back, then they run forward. They turn around, then they run forward. And they're like, but guys, who are you running forward for? Come back, connect, play the ball. Midfielders, look at Dolly. Yes, they're fighting each other. Good, they're fighting each other. Captain Shitolo is shouting at the Mlungwan. They're fighting each other. That's good. That's good. Let's take advantage from this corner, guys. Let's take advantage from this corner, guys. Mlungwana didn't have to save that. That was going wide. He didn't have to touch that ball. I think that's what Ushtolo was telling him. Another set piece to Kaizer Chiefs. Let's see if they can deal with this counter. Way. Arroz. I wasn't aware that Duba is a midfielder though. He's not bad at false nine. I think we should just go to striker. When the Duba scored Don Genius. What's going on with the score? The score. Oh, guys, Mara, the score is right there, guys. I do all this work to give you guys these graphics. The score is right there. Guys. One Duba scored, guys. It looks like Mart is the new Chiefs captain. Again, I told you guys that it's Mart. I think Kune was the captain off the pitch, but now it's Mart. I think Dolly is one of the captains. And there's one more guy I'm forgetting. MK says, for me, even if he changed it, the supporters of Chiefs would be bored of how he plays. True. We don't know what we want as Chiefs fans. Personally, I want wins. That's what I want. So if Gavin Hunt has to play boring football in order to get me wins, I called for Gavin. I remember I was one of the people that called for Gavin. It was way back when I was still doing reviews of Chiefs matches. So I remember I called for Gavin. I was like, Gavin needs to come in. Especially for the youth factor. I mean, if Gavin is here, imagine what Mashiani looks like under Gavin. Zwani looks like under Gavin. Ngobo looks like under Gavin. Shabalala looks like under Gavin. There's a lot of youngsters that were promising that would look really good if they got a coach like Gavin Hunt, you know? If you say you want to develop and that's your DNA and development is your DNA, Gavin is the guy. Is the guy. If you want to sign free agents and you don't want to spend money and you want to do cheapskate things and try to get big things from it, Gavin is your guy. Got us all the way to the quarterfinals. And then I believe Zwani took the second leg of the semifinals before they gave it to Baxter to sit there. So, of CAF Champions League. So, Gavin's the guy. We were banned when that happened. Oh, Sanbonani, PK! Yeah, scorile, PK, man. We did get Nange and Alexander from Wits. I mean. Well, was that like... Man, but Alexander didn't come from bids. Wasn't Alexander, and I'm assuming you're talking about Cole Alexander. Alexander was playing in India. He got brought by Stuart Baxter. Stuart Baxter was coaching Alexander in India. Imagine. India. Have you ever heard of an Indian Premier League team? Like from India, not race. From India. Have you ever heard of that? So bringing in those guys, hey. Plus he was old at the time. Why is Dolly making runs and Duba playing the ball? If Dolly better just drop back and get the ball. Man, Dolly, play number 10, bro. Like, are they trying to rest him while he's on the pitch? Because it doesn't make sense, the role that Dolly's playing. Why is Dolly playing so far forward? Why is he making runs? I don't get it. It's not even a false 9. He actually thinks he's a 9. Mara, those last match stats don't look good. 4 wins for Arrows and 1 win for Tina. Hey, Arrows has had our number in the last 5 games. Last match that they won was literally us, 28th of October. That's the last match Arrows won when playing. Squebo says, truth, bro, they're hiding themselves and they don't support each other. Arrows is confused. We need them to. Okay, Squebo, I'll just get the rest of you. That's the thing. Like, you know how you tell a team that's struggling and a team that's good? It's the spaces. The spaces is the first telltale sign that the team is not playing like a team. So the moment a player traps a ball and everybody's so far away, or the distance between the midfield, the defense, the midfield, and the strikers is far too large, or far too large, like spaced out too much. That's how you know. And that has been Chiefs, you know. I think under Ntseki, Ntseki used to use his 2 midfield. So he used to play a 4-3-3, but he'd have 2 midfielders in front of the defense. And the job of those midfielders was not to play the ball, but it was more for them to shield the right and left back. So they'd vacate the middle. So now they've taken it a step further by saying then that Umtetwa becomes a defender. So instead of him being here in relation to the defense, he's now dropped into here. So that means that you've got 1 player here and you've got 2 players wide. So literally the middle has no one. And the thing is, I don't necessarily think or mind the tactic that much, if I would say that. My only issue is that then you wouldn't play a Dolly, because Dolly needs the ball in central areas. You wouldn't play a Modi because Modi likes coming inside. You would play pure wide players, maybe even bring on a Solomons and use that to your advantage. Because you don't have a middle and because you're overloading the sides, then Abu Solomons with their crosses would be very dangerous. It's similar sort of to a Middendorp type football when he was at Kaizer Chiefs, because he was trying to get Frostler all the way up the pitch. And I think what could work in that situation is that you could have Chivavairo, you could have a Saile, you could have a Castillo inside the box attacking those balls. But now you've got a Dolly in the pitch who is confused about his role. Why is Dolly playing 9? Why is Dolly making runs in behind? He hasn't gotten not even 1. He doesn't have the pace and he doesn't have the finishing for that. So then what's the point? And I think that's what the question should be when we watch PSL teams, especially how they set up. What is the point of why you did things? What is the point? Because if you see Dolly on the starting lineup, like look at this lineup. Vumatlanti Msimango, Jabulo Ngobo, Kwinika Mart Mtetwa Modi, Dolly Saile Duba. You'd imagine that Saile and Duba would be doing more of the attacking, either from the wing or centrally. In the case of Usaile, Duba centrally. Then if you can drop back, it doesn't look too bad technically, so maybe you could drop back and get the ball. Then you'd imagine that Dolly would be becoming an extra midfielder. So you're taking 1 from the 3 and making an extra midfielder and maybe playing with Modi there as well, in order for Mart and Tetwa to have other people to play with, the ball with. Hey, Golden Arrows takes a shot. other people to play with the ball with next to them. Like you'd imagine it's like a central type game with Saile and Duba being the outlets. But now Duba is on the left, Dolly is running in behind, Saile is up high. You don't show why they did this. You know, for me, logically, it doesn't make sense. For a team to succeed, you need hungry players. Unfortunately, we just signed, says Tiro. Lerato says the other keeper, Peterson, is also a captain. Yes, Lerato. Yes. Anna says that didn't know Chiefs was playing. It's a good thing you know because we're in the lead. Let me see. Arrow's boys can't even trap the ball. This is not a difficult game for them. It shouldn't be a difficult game. No, man, we need Nazruddin Nabi, not Gavin. True. I'm just saying that when we had Gavin would have been the best. Gavin would have won us the Champions League. Gavin, he would have won us the Champions. We would have a star right now if you kept Gavin. In fact, I could argue if we allowed Arthur to take the final, we'd have a star by now. But yeah, we decided to go back to Baxter. No team, that arrows, no coaching, no goalkeeper, nothing, just vibes. The Don, it's just vibes, man. It's just vibes. Mabuti Kenya is definitely losing this job after this game. The fact that he hasn't lost his job up to this point is incredible. And it's not to wish anything on him. I don't want to wish him to lose his job. That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that when you go on a 10-match losing streak at 10 matches, and the axe has not fallen, the axe is not going to fall anytime soon. I think the only thing that's saving his job right now is that he was part of the coaching team that started this season. That was number 2 at some point. Number 2 in the league at some point. They were chasing Sundowns. So I think there's enough of a cushion there. How much of a cushion he's allowed, I don't know, because it's wild. Guys, 10 games with 30 points. 30 potential points. 30. That is wild. Let's see. Santi is going to cost us. The left-hand side always costs us. That's our weakness. Chiefs players don't have confidence at all and they're hiding, says Uprampo. Simtembile says, we're watching crap. Ox is not a DM. Ox is a CB right now. He's a center back, basically, Ox. I know he's more of an 8, but defensively he was always good. Hi, Duba. That was your second goal. But offside anyway. You see, Utoli. Cedric, how are you doing? Sanel says, guys, Kwinika, how can you start over Solomon's? You know that Kwinika is fourth or fifth highest paid player at Kaizer Chiefs. Kwinika. When you pay a man that much money, I'm sure the contract has clauses. But I believe he's the 4th or 5th. The rumor has it that he's on 320 or something like that, 320 a month or something like that. Kwinika. And remember, we fetched him. He was a Chiefs player 2014, left 2016-17, and then came back 2022. So we fetched him. My team captain behaved like Shitolo. I'm worried. That's why I'm like, it's good that they're fighting each other. So maybe that will give us, just a little rest, the rest we need in order to win this game. But it's interesting that they're shouting at each other. And at some point, so it's not the way to behave, man. It's not the way to behave. Maybe half time. God, please let Chiefs be moved as funum sindo. Njomani. Sialita. Uksala sialita. 42 minutes in, as we come closer to halftime, what's going to happen at halftime is that I'm going to open it up. What I mean by opening up is that you can add your voice to the show live, but you have to be following me on TikTok and join me while I'm live now on TikTok. Then there's a button at the bottom of the screen that will appear when I say so, that says multi-guest. Click on the multi-guest button. and then you can request to jump in. Remember, you have to be following me. Then we can have a discussion about the half. And I think for today, I'll keep it open in the second half so people can request all game long and we can have conversations about what we're seeing. Right now, what we're not seeing much from both teams, to be honest with you. Arrows is somehow worse than us. So, I don't know. Yeah, Rawi, na malume kuto man finally. I'm scared this game might not end up like this. Honestly, I don't foresee Arrows coming back with anything different. Well, Heap says Lucky Chiefs. But that goal. That goal, guys. That goal, guys. That goal is incredible. Sanele says Niti Uduba Ubuya Pi Ungshanga Parati. Konji Uduba comes from our development, man. Kune earns 480, yes. Kune earns 480. I think Quinica is 420. 320. 320. Is Quinica really bad? Let me put it like this, Malume Kuto. He has a lot of mistakes from last season and he's shaky when attacked. So I'm not going to say he's bad. I'm just saying that for the setup that we've chosen to go with a wide focus, maybe Solomon's would have been a better bet. In that second half versus Iswalo, Solomon's looked very good. If you want to attack, if you want to have that attack, that play, so Santi's pushing up on the left-hand side, and then you could have Solomon's pushing up on the right-hand side. But yeah, Quinica, for most games, he's okay. It's just that mistake that he has in him, and he's not good under pressure. But I guess Arrows is not going to really give us any pressure this game. So, I mean, Saturday, the management is sitting in the VIP area. We can go there and get Bobby to resign. How do you resign from your birthright? How do you resign from your birthright? What's the score between Cape Town City and Stellies? Let me check. Stellenbosch is leading Cape Town City 1-0. Top of the table clash. Top of the table clash. As it stands, Stellenbosch would move into number 2. Cape Town City would go to 3. SuperSport would be on 4. 5 is Orlando Pirates. And 6 would be Kaizer Chiefs. Guys, can I ask an inflammatory question? Kaizer Chiefs is not on form. Kaizer Chiefs has not scored a goal or won a match this year. The on-form teams are Stellenbosch, Cape Town, and SuperSport. That's who we've been speaking about. Mamelodi Sundowns aside. Does it sit well with you guys that Kaizer Chiefs is 2 points behind Stellenbosch, 2 points behind Cape Town City? As it stands, there'll be 2 points behind Stellenbosch, 2 points behind Cape Town City, 2 points behind SuperSport, who will have a game in hand. Obviously, they'll all have game in hands. And Pirates they'll be level with Pirates game in hand. And then the next team is TS Galaxy, who are, 2 games in hand, but then 5 points behind us. Does it sit well with you guys that Chiefs are that close? As a quote unquote bad, boring team. I'm just saying. We should release Gonzalez the way we released Pimenimana. Gonzalez is on loan, isn't he? Gonzalez is on loan. He's on a 6-month loan. He might as well just get on a plane and go back. He's on a 6-month loan. So in any case, he's going to go back. I'd never understood it from the beginning. But yeah, it is what it is. Kosnach says, I don't think Mayo will be the top goal scorer because these guys are isolating him now. And also because Ribeiro's on fire. Let's be honest. Frankie, thank you so much for the roses. Chiefs won't win this match, says Matlala. Jomane says the game will end 3-1 to Arrows. Okay, there we go. Half time. Guys, I'm opening up the lines. Remember, you have to be following me on TikTok in order to join me live here on TikTok. Let me just get this thing started, and then you can jump in and we can have a conversation. Oh, Duba didn't stay for the halftime chat that Mars starts outside. Already form guide says Chiefs win. Hi guys. Did I say Chiefs win? No. The last time we won was Richard's
Already form guide says Chiefs win.
What's going on? Let me let in everyone so that we can have this conversation. Guys, I'm going to keep it open second half as well. I mean, it sits well because I know in the end there'll be number 6 trophyless. Pirates will be number 2. They can somersault all they want. And Jomani, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good, my brother. How are you?
I'm good. At least, man, one goal nyana. What did you see from the first half?
No, they're trying those boys, but there's nothing much they're offering. Honestly speaking, it's just that maybe I can guess because maybe the goal just happened, but they're not offering much, and I don't know what's happening in Cheese. But honestly speaking, guys, we love this team until we reached an extent of saying, you know what, if Chiefs doesn't win, there is no noise, so we only care about noise, not the team anymore. Like, we're fine. I'm fine.
I get it. That's why I was asking people that you guys are saying Chiefs is doing this and Chiefs is doing that and Chiefs fans. Why do people care about a team that hasn't won in 8 years? How much noise can I make without a trophy? Let me go to Uprampo.
For sure, I don't Marcus Opera mostly. Let's stand that's really one last 4 punch. Why get?
Yeah, Prampo. What do you think of first half, Prampo?
No, honestly speaking, this game just feed your eyes. There's nothing that right home.
Yeah.
If you can check, these players are like confident. They are scared to even know about. If you like your own player on a ball, they're even scared to open. You understand? As my Quinica, now this guy I don't know because every ball, 90% of the balls we sabo maraho. What like Chiefs like now, give pass inch because you know like I always said was again, lose with pride. Lose with pride. That I think like it now. I get Dolly, because it doesn't add any value. Dolly. And it's and not something where what is happening. Chiefs have got the players, but if they're like confident, these boys, they're gonna destroy these boys. I'm telling you, Chabalala. Last season, he was the one carrying the Chiefs. Remember? Now where's Chabalala now? This boy is just scored now. They're gonna rely on this boy. You understand? And after that, when they close that boy, that's that. You still remember last time I said Chiefs, we don't have a structure. We don't have a backbone of the team. If you gotta get backbone, like you know, somebody, Sam Nokovic, that guy. I'm still worried if they have to call that guy to come back. We need somebody like him at front so that these boys they can learn from him. But I don't, you know, I stress man. Bolo
Okay, from Paris. Hey, Lebza, what did you see from the first half, my brother? Welcome.
No, I joined late. I came because I wasn't even aware that they were playing. So I was on Twitter and I saw Lawrence posting about the goal, and I was like, "What? Chiefs scored that kind of a killer!" Hey man, that goal was nice. I just wanted to say that goal was really, really nice. I liked it. The confidence to actually take that shot and put it in. I hope Dupree is learning from the youngster. They mustn't bench him next game. That's all I wanted to say.
Time. But will the youngster get game time? There was another youngster that was on fire and he got benched.
Hence, I'm saying they mustn't bench him even when he does not even when he does not perform. He needs game time to gain confidence. They can substitute him. They can put him in the second half or whatever. But just because he does not deliver the goal that he delivered today again, they mustn't all of a sudden just start benching him. That's how you build confidence.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but that goal was beautiful.
That goal
It's
was
it's what brought
incredible.
me here actually. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let me go to Austin Tabi. Austin Tabi. Oh, yeah. They are core team ya hao ka 2024.
That goal of the season,
Ka goal of the season.
a brilliant one.
Hey.
Toma, let's start Toma.
O boneng ka first half, Austin Tabi.
Guys.
Guys, wait. What's happening?
One goal.
Ay, mara ba korile Austin Tabi, ha.
Mara ba korile ene ankire utlwa gore ke a goal of the season. No, it's fine. Gore na ba korile jwang mang o etsang rona ba tlotse ba re hloka win.
O you bone jwang first half, Austin Tabi?
Ai ba tshepisa but ha re tsebe ke wa etsa Chiefs le yona ene noction motitso wa tseba o dula re hlogisa ha tshwara bolo fela ke Africana.
But it's fine. Le ena o tshwara polo self wa Afrikanya le ena. So ai go sharp. Sanse ba tloga ka second half re ke go.
Ha ka ba re nyana another goal ba khutla mo re tlo ba happy.
Okay, Austin Tabi. Let me go to Java. Java, welcome to the show. How are you?
Looks like Mr. OT.
Ubona ngale game Java.
Mr. OT gonna akufana last 2 games esibuya kiyo. Kodwa kona siyadlala ibhola mara siyiphambili. Mina siyadlala nje sidlalela ball position. But as attack udola ngemboni vele udola yaphuma. Another side lika Hlanti liyasidla. If usichubeka ngoHlanti vela egcineni soba nenkinga. uHlanti akaphume kulesi sifaka uSolomons. But hayi lapha lo mfana lo uDuba no. Nabangamnika game time. Lo mfana uright lo. Singazi ngoba yazi coach yethu. Osuke bamthathe bambeke ngaphandle.
Yeah.
But yena if angathola game time. Hayi lo mfana uright.
Hayi mara ningambulali early man.
Ya mara angithi Mr. OT into enhle uyayibona nawo into ezosizwe uyayibona. Mara if athola game time nomfana khona ukuthi naye akhula ngokomqondo ajwayele ukudlala angabi nepressure enengakhulu kuye uzoba right.
Okay.
Akufani Mr. OT. Akufani nakulama game esibuya ku ngconywana.
Listi Koniko. Let me go to Danger. Danger, welcome to the show. How are you?
I can't complain, my brother. I can't complain. Our team
What are your
winning.
thoughts about this first half?
No, honestly speaking. Yes, the intensity is high, but we are still not we are still not settled for me as far as the midfield is concerned. I still do not see the likes of Dolly. I don't see why are we playing this guy? Who's this guy? Kunika on the right hand side. He's not producing anything. He's just too static at the back. Why don't you put someone? These people are already they are sitting back because of the intensity. I mean, my guy, you have people like Bo Solomon that can come and cause that Vorovai. Then Wamon and Tanem Nati you can see that he's clinical with the finishing and he's actually trying. He's the one that shows that he's hungry for the game. But I still have a problem with having one person that's connecting the whole team or that's more effective at ball. The only person that's effective at ball in this case, Kipule Mori Prayak. The rest, I don't see what are they doing because he's the only one that's tactically vicious, like Josh Matlow. The rest, they have, like my brother was saying previously, we are just playing for ball position. We are rotating the ball, but rotating it in the wrong positions. It's a junior Kanye, sir. Just in a few hours, Junior Kanye will be complaining about this rotation of ball less offensive. Let us kill this game. Put people that are effective. Put some Kelozwani. Put out Matt. You put to defensive midfielders that are not producing anything when they're together. Yes, Matt is playing today, but other games he's not playing. Someone must be offensive, not too defensive, my brother. That's my thoughts.
I want to go back to Jomane. Jomane, I've got 2 questions or 3 questions. Number 1, what position is Keegan Dolly playing? Number 2, what's going wrong over there at Golden Arrows? And then number 3, I want your prediction for the final score.
Okay, first thing first, let me just say, Keegan Dolly, it's a waste of 1.45 million to Chiefs. We should be buying something better and pay them that money.
Yeah.
As you know, you start to understand why Sundowns, the highest paid player, I think it's 750,000. There's no one who earn over $1 million. I understand there is no need of paying players over $1 million. Keegan Dolly is just a waste of 1.4 million that we are giving at Chiefs every month. And I management, they also regret that. It's just that by that time, when he was coming in Europe, they thought he still have that spillion and he will add to the team. Hence, they offered him too much money to secure his signature. But honestly speaking, they're not benefiting. And they said he's playing 10, but I don't see him playing 10, Mina. I don't even know what position.
I don't know why he's playing 9.
Exactly, what is he doing? Keegan Dolly is not offering anything to Chiefs. He's not offering anything. It's just a useless 1 point. In fact, it's like giving a side chick 1.45 million each and every month, knowing very well because they're not producing anything for you. So after this season, if his contract ends, please, man, let them not renew it. Not even a 1 year of 100,000. He must leave. He must leave. Small teams like Black Aces, they are waiting for him that side. Not Chiefs.
And then
number 2, you spoke about what? About Arrows.
What's happening to Arrows, man?
No, I think you would see leaving of the there were 2 coaches in Arrows. I think it was Vilagazi and Kenyazane, if I'm not mistaken. I think there were 2 coaches in Arrows at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, Coach Pusmuzi Vilagazi and Kenyazane.
Exactly. I think the mistake which happened in Arrows is to allow Coach Vilagazi to leave. I think that was their mistake because there's nothing that has changed in Arrows. The only thing that has changed, I think, is the coaching team, is the coaching department, because Coach Vilagazi left, and since he left, problems started in Arrows. I think was the mistake they made. It was to allow Coach Vilagazi to leave, and I can feel like the players and Coach Vilagazi had a good working relationship. So they were understanding most of his tactics. So I think that's what happened in Arrows. Last, as I'm leaving, because there's some other commitments that I must do.
Yeah.
The score of this game is gonna end 2-1 to Arrows. I'm telling you, trust me.
Sounds like a betting man. Prampo, 3 questions. What's Dolly's position in this game? Number 2, where's Arrows, and then what's your score prediction?
Number 1, do look percentage. No, Rob matter all over. He doesn't know what he's doing there. There's no need to analyze it. You don't need to analyze Dolly. There's nothing that you can say about Dolly. He's just a player that just don't know what he's doing. Because with Dolly is the one that they have to carry the team when the Chiefs they are down, but they're not doing that. That's when you talk about somebody's earning, let's say speculation, they said it's 1 point something. Let's say 500,000. That person is the one that you have to carry the team. Said, okay, guys, let's push. You understand? But that is not doing that. That's the main. When you talk about senior players, they're not doing that. They're running away from responsibility. That's my problem. And the second one, Arrows. What I'm fearing, Arrows, when they come back, they can even win this game. Because what I can see at the back, if they're pressing us hard, we're going to crack, believe me. Even like now, the first half can see that when they go forward, there's that glimpse of they can score anytime.
Yeah.
And when it comes to score, I wish Chiefs they can lose so that when they play with Pirates, they're going to win with Pirates. If they win this game, they'll think that they're going to beat Pirates. If they lose or draw, they're going to win. Now I want to win with Pirates. Let's lose this one and win with Pirates so that I can have a peace. Sure.
It's because how's the ring, Prampo?
2-1 Arrows.
Okay. Lebza, I know you're thrown into the deep end. Oh, I'm just gonna give it to you on the plate. Why is Dolly playing 9 of all the positions? He's making runs as a striker, 1. Number 2, as somebody maybe who's been following the PSL, what's going wrong at Arrows? And then your score prediction.
Hi, man. Let me before I answer those, let me start saying, Mpo, you can't wish your own team to lose, man. Like that is not right. Like their game against Pirates is a completely different kind of an environment. So they have a different kind of a motivation for playing against Pirates. You can't say they must lose this one so that they win the next one. It's a defeatist mentality. Just hope for the best. And then the other one, Dolly, man. I don't know. Like it just seems to be a trend, or a good player goes to Chiefs and all of a sudden he's average. Well, of course, he's not playing in the right position, but at the same time, how many players were at their peak and went to Chiefs and then dropped? Dupree was amazing. And all of a sudden he can't even hit the target in practice when there's no goalkeeper. I watched that video and I was like,
Kill goal. Is it offside? Is it offside? Hey, they drank them. If it's offside, wait, let's see. Hi, guys. Offside, please, ref. Thank you, ref. Let's see.
Sorry, man.
I just want to see this replay. Sorry, Lebza. You can't be offside from behind the ball. That should be a goal. That should be a goal. They drank them there. But you know what I say before I go back to Lebza? Where is it? Damn it, I took it down. Anyway, okay, Lebza, what you were saying?
Chiefs, it's players at their peak, and for some odd reason they start looking average. Somewhere, somehow, I think there's something happening behind the scenes. Dolly is a good player. He was excellent at Sundowns. He was running, and he was creating chances. He was scoring. He was there, But for some odd reason, he looks out of his depth right now. You look at players like Hamabilat, he was never the same. Dupree, like you can name them. For some odd reason, they drop their standard when they get there. Yeah.
Castro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
but anyway, I wish Chiefs luck today that they win. I don't know about Eros, but I don't know what's happening at Eros. I think Mabudi Kanyeza, after speaking too much after you won, he cast his own team into oblivion. So hopefully they recover from that. And but there's no coming back. They've been on a losing streak, like a horrendous one.
They've just missed another big chance. But it's okay. No, Lebza.
Sure.
Let me bring in with Teja.
My brother.
Yo, Kari Arrows is coming strong in the second half.
My brother, we are losing. Take nothing away from it. 2-1, it's a draw, my brother. Once Kaizer Chiefs scores a goal, they become reluctant. They think this game is theirs, my brother.
Yeah.
The defense now is leaking real water. My brother, I'm still continuing to say Dolly is a passenger in this game. Positioning, they should put in maybe a Ngobo that's going to now cool down this game, because these people now, they want to come back, and then we cannot be playing at the same pace. You understand? One has to be down when the other one is up. So we need someone who will hold the ball, mistake. Even if you put him in Fundo Villa, guys, I don't know where you're going to put him in this case, because he's supposed to play as that winger at the back. But let him, they are still not passing him. I don't know, because the last time they were not even passing him the ball. I don't know, it's because of his age, or anything. But Dolly, some things you question them. Is it a race thing, or is it a performance thing at the training, because you look at all these colors they are playing, even though they are not performing like Keegan Dole, like Yusuf Omar sometimes, but they're always given a chance. What about other players? You have a lot of players on the bench that can bring a lot of value. Like I said, some Kelozwan. Let us test that point, try to see what can he bring. Mangetto used to play him and he used to bring good things, my brother. Why not test the boy? Talk about Mfundo Villagas, the 5 minutes. There's nothing because in the first place, pass. The senior players, they don't trust him. And these are the players that you should be trusting to commit committed those fouls so that we can go score with set pieces, because at the end of the day, that is what we are good at.
Okay. No. My brother, thank you so much, Pratenja.
Sharp, my brother.
Let's hope something happens. Guys, before I let in the next people, I just wanted to say, Aros has come out very confident. And, okay, the first one was offside. The assister was offside, very, very close. But then they had a chance where they just ballooned it over after getting played through. I think that Chiefs defense is a little bit shaky at the moment. And if they don't watch out, something's going to happen here. Swallows, Aros should have gotten that goal there on the second attack on that side. But let me carry on, guys. I did say I'm going to keep it rolling. So let me check who's in the queue. And let's see what we're saying about what we're seeing so far in the second half. Yo, hey, Aros is playing, guys. Aros is out for blood. They are out for blood right now. Paparazzi.
Yeah, how are you, man?
I'm good. What are you seeing in the second half so far?
Okay, firstly, I just want to say thanks, bro, for giving me this opportunity. I've been looking forward to it since when. So
No
far
stress,
so
no
good,
stress,
but
my guy.
but not happy at all. But mina into ngayisho, bro, me starting from the back. People, okay, we are complaining about Quiniga. Of course, yes, we are complaining, but my opinion about uGwiniga and mhlambe ingqondo yaka coach is because ufuna ukugaya uLokhanju usayile freedom to attack, not to worry about the defense. You understand? Yes, uDoli nami vele I support uDoli. I don't see any use yaka Doli. Cause sinawo ama-player angadlala ngcono kuDoli. You understand? Cause uqinisile Brami, I don't think we're gonna win this game. Unless maybe draw, yes. But I don't think we're gonna win this game. Cause ukhulumile uMpho la uthi ceda ukuphuma wakhuluma nge-confidence. Angizwani nokucompare ama-team, mara this time I'm gonna compare Brami. Example nge-Sundowns, you can see how they start the ball from the back. Kunesinye isikhathi uthola ukuthi ukhipha yethu ukhipha lo uvuma uphethe ibhola ene ulo uhlanzi ufree mara akamgaya ibhola ukuthi sicale emuva. Why? Because we funa ukudlala ivolleyball. You understand? So ngale confidence vele nami iyangiconfuse ukuthi why singayiboni this thing, cause monga compare i-Chiefs le yethu lesijwayele. Going forward, we know ukuthi nge-counter attack somehow we gonna get the goal, bruh. But now sidlala ama-ball back right through. Why? You understand? Why kumele sidlala ama-ball back? Asi-lose, but sibone ukuthi ne-lose yakhona, mara we're trying to do something. But now there's no structure. Like if bokungasile ntwana le uDuba bengeke ngiscore Bram, bengeke sithole goal. Cause anyway Bram, it's fine. Thanks for the opportunity anyway.
Sawina, man. At least I lead, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, so far so good, I can say. So far so good.
Sinja with the burner. How are you, my brother?
But Bratoji, how are you?
Man, me when we're leading, I'm fine. I've got my complaints, but I'm fine.
Yeah, ne?
What are you seeing so far in the second half?
The second half, I think there's something that Maputi Kaizer told his players because they look a little bit more vicious. They look a little bit more focused. They look more together than the rest or than they were before. I mean, the first half. I think that goal by Duba kind of shook them off a bit. I'm worried. I think Duba is coming off. But anyway, the boy, I think he played well. But you know what, with Chiefs, I think I'm a bit worried in terms of the quality of or the repetitiveness. Yes, that's a correct one. The repetitiveness of losing the ball between Mart and Ox.
Yeah.
I think they are losing the ball in positions where there's no cover. I think with a team like Sundowns or Pirates, they can't do that. They will be punished a lot. The
So
good
then,
thing
is
that I would pick
it
up.
a problem? Is it a problem about our midfield that, firstly, the spaces are too big, and secondly, Martu Trapapolo, his only option is to go back because there's no one coming. Tetwa Trapapolo is waiting for Mart. Mart is not coming. They've got no option to go back. Now, Golden Arrows has us in a high press, and we're not being able to come out of it. How much of that is also an issue with that, man? Coaching, man.
Look, I listen. I will not lie. I like Mart as a 6 more than I like him as an 8.
Okay.
And I like Castillo as an 8 more than I like him as a double 6. But I think in that combination play, if I was a Chiefs coach, I would rather play Mart as a 6 and play Gonzalez as an 8, or play Mart as a 6 and play Samkelo Zwane as an 8, or play Ox as a 6 and play Gonzalez as an 8, or play Ox as a 6 and play Samkelo Zwane as an 8.
You mean Castillo?
That's what I would. Yeah, I mean Castillo. Yes, I would rather do that than play this double pivot thing with an 8 that is playing a 6. That for me, it's not working with Chiefs. And I think now they are losing balls in very, very tricky situations. In this match, I will give credit to Johnson. I like the combination play between Pulemodi and Duba. It was a good movement. It was a good combination. I think they attacked the spaces quite well in that left hand side. Sahil has been quiet on the right, and I think it's now because of that. He's out, and he was very quiet on that right hand side. And I think that's why they've taken him out. I would have chosen this young boy, Mfundo Vilakazi, to come in instead of Gonzalez. I don't think this is the game for him.
Okay.
I think this is a game. I would have put in Dupree, and I would have put in this young boy in to come in to play as that extra wing, and I'll take Dolly out, and I would put I'll play Chabalala as your speedy 10, or I would opt for Ungobo as a 10 as well. I don't think Dolly is controlling that midfield in attacking. He's not calling the ball. He's just closing spaces. That's all I'm seeing doing. Closing the spaces. That's all I'm doing, and creating an extra space, a dummy, an extra run, so that it diverts the attention of the defenders as well. Other than that, I don't see anything else that he's doing. Otherwise, defensively, I think Ungobo and what's this young chap's name? I think is doing quite well. Msimango. Look, it's a new partnership. It wasn't there against Swallows. They're doing well. You can see that we are playing with two righted central mid defenders. That's why the ball is not moving in certain directions in the pitch. Other than that, I think, listen, it's a squad that we can build on. I think we can build on. I am worried in closing. I'm worried that I don't see Umponsani. This is a game where I think we'll do well.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that boy. I
Not
don't know
even
what
on
is
the bench
going on. I think
even.
Chiefs. I think Chiefs needs to give some sort of clarity to what's happening with this. There are players that we don't know what's going on. Where's Reeve? And I wouldn't play Quinika in this match. I wouldn't play Quinika in this match. I would have opted for Dylan Solomons. I think this is a game where we need a speedy right back. I think Quinika is going to be outpaced as well. Other than that, it's not as boring as I thought it would be. But yeah.
No, Sinje, thank you,
So-
thank you so much, my brother. Let me go to Usenzo. Senzo, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
It's a OT to the best.
Yeah. Senzo, come back. Come back, Senzo. Something happened there. I'll let you back in. Bro Alfred, how are you?
How's it, my brother?
I'm good, bro Alfred. Bro, tell me, what are you seeing from this game?
My brother. There was an echo there. Let's hope now it's gonna be fine. Are you with me, my brother?
Sorry, bro Alfred. I can hear you.
All right. Iskimu sanamuhla, yeah. Compared to the previous one, I mean, siyahlangana. Nginewari ngohlanti. Uhlanti uyangithusa, nginewari. Uma labafana bambhida ngepace, uyavela abathande, uyabagona and bazomhlaba i-red card. I-backline ihlanti ngiworried kakhulu ngepace bayamqeda abafana. And because le game there is it's in a high tempo, and then utoli hayi ngiyakhala kakhulu. He's not the one that we know. Akusenadoli la, akusenadoli ngathi amalanga zakahambile imileage yambulala. And then eish mabhutikanyeza uzomosha igame. Okay, angiyekele lenzeka manje ngikhulume le ngikwaziyo le ngikubonile. Yeah. I-midfield angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani ngeposition yaSibongiseni no Mati. Angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani lapha. Ngibona ngathi kukhona okungahlangana okukhona. By the way, umfana ngapha lo mntwana lo kushaya igoli lemhlaba loya. Uduba ucombine kamnandi no Pule ule mode. And then Saile they did well, bambeka ngaphandle bathi akaphumule bafaka my friend ushaya ipace le position. My friend makangena yena ufuna kuba i-target man, which mina I like. Then Saile uma bamfaka udlala as a wing, and Saile according to mina angikho satisfied ngifuna ngaso Saile if bekuya ngami abe i-target man. If akasi i-target man, adrifte back ahlangabeze udoli acollecte lamabhola aliphase abe songena espacini ashaye net, because he can do that. He is quicker than uGonzalez. Iform kaDupree idrobhile. Kuncane kabe engingakusho ngaye. To answer some of ama questions abekhona kubafowethu laba bakhuluma earlier on, I believe ukuthi Flows la uzoba khona ngeweekend, Hlanti uzobe akhona ngeweekend. Angeke azalunge kuDabi uNkwenika. Angeke azalunga Nkwenika.
Umfukeng amenzani umfukeng?
Lomqeda Nkwenika usuka kudala phasi uyema, so mvuke ngiyodlula ngathi kudlula isidududu sidlule emotini. So and then lo mfana yemona Mfukeng ungamnika Solomon, uthi Solomon gada lo mfana. Angeke uyolala ngavuki lo mfana lelo langa lelo. Solomon uzomgijimisa kadlala. Yeah, so yeah, for namuhla ngibeka lapho. Ngibonge futhi ukwamukeleka mfo, it's been a while ngikucheka angaze ngene. Namuhla I had a lot of time. Ngathi no, awuthi ngijoin abafowethu.
Hi, welcome man. Ungahlali phansi ungene whenever you can ungene.
No, enkosi kakhulu mhlekazi ngidonsa njalo.
Thank you, Alfred. Let me go to Senzo. Senzo, apologies, just got cut off there.
No stress. Yeah, I said evening to you, evening to everyone, to the best show, football show nje on the internet, not even on TikTok anymore. Says it nje internet number one.
Thanks, my brother.
Yeah, look, I'm not angry at Johnson. Like you see what Johnson wants to do, but the only thing I feel like Johnson una my favorites, and he doesn't sometimes use what he has. Because with the position that you do, with the formation he has, it's a beautiful formation. This formation can even beat Pirates, but you must let players like Kunika go. Put Solomons. You need to give Mashian. Mashian had 2 great games. Why are you not giving him and you bringing Shanti back? You know, put those boys back. Mteto doesn't go forward. So you know that even in the case of we're all going forward in terms of Mashiani and Solomons, Mteto sits back. Then you have like a 3 center backs, you know. So I don't understand. That is your idea. Even with Dolly, him putting him in the front, he put him as a number 9 because he wants him to play from the middle, you know. So his idea was Mart and who's playing in the midfield? It's Martin Mtetwa and
It's Martin Teto and Dolly. But then
those
Modi,
two.
we'll
they
say
were-
Modi more than Modi is playing as a midfielder today, sort of.
Yeah, so he wanted them to combine. Yes, Dolly doesn't have the legs to run, but with terms of technique, pass, shooting, Dolly is still unmatched in South Africa. He has a mean left foot, and I think in training, because they usually play half ground, it's easier to, you know, attack the space faster. But this is FNB, and I would expect you, if you're going to be playing in FNB, you're going to be practicing in FNB, because every pass, every second pass he achieves is a long pass. Every second pass he achieves is a long pass. It won't work with the formation that you are doing. It won't work. So that's my thing with Johnson, that sometimes the idea is there, but your execution, because one of my favorites, iyasibulala. Like now, I understand why you're putting Dupreez, but where is he gonna go? Is he on the left? Is he in the middle? Where is he? Because Dupreez needs a coach that's going to say, Dupreez, stay on the line. You know, or do this. He doesn't need a coach that's gonna say do whatever you want, because Dupreez, we've seen it. He's like a Havertz, he's like a Werner, you know, one trick pony. He does one thing and he does one thing well. So you want to use you want to take that to his benefit. Then tell him what to do. Tell him where to run. You know, then you're gonna get the best out of him. Also,
just to
I
go
don't.
back before, just to go
Yeah.
back to your Dolly point. But shouldn't a 1 million experienced, well versed Dolly, shouldn't we be looking to him to be more of a 10, more of a connector? Because for me, for much of that half, it looked as though he was trying to make runs in behind. And I don't understand why I have Dolly making runs in behind, even if it's a dummy run. That's the last person I'd want to see, when we understand that, like you say, his technique is very good. Maybe he'd be a lot better, more of a false 9, if not a 10. I would want him at 10. Shouldn't he be carrying that responsibility?
That's the thing. He knows he's supposed to do it, but he's never practiced it. This is the first time we've ever seen Dolly play that position. So you're not gonna practice at the game. No. You can't do that. You can't even practice at FNB. FNB is a big ground. So if you're thinking Dolly's gonna cover that ground, you are punishing him. You are exposing him. You know, until he's in that fitness realm, until the team plays to the strengths of, let's play shorter passes. Then you're gonna see the best of Dolly. You know, it's like Tembazwane. He looks like he does too much, but because the team plays close to him, they plays very close to him, so he always has the ball. He's always doing something special, and I feel like Dolly has that. I mean, you don't wear number 10 at any club, you know, by choice. And Chiefs is one of the biggest clubs in Africa, so there's something there. I feel like games like this, you need a coach who's smart enough to protect you. Put him in the second half. If you want to try this, put him in the second half. But today we were supposed to see, if not 70% of the team that's playing Pirates, we need to see at least the consistency. We can't be having, now it's a different center back. Now you've taken Mashiani off. Why? We don't know. Solomon's much his natural right back can play that position. Why are you not putting him? Like, I feel like you emphasize on defending what you don't have. You can't defend nil. You can't. You can't. So let's attack. You now they put this guy Gonzalez. Then you're like, okay, so where is he playing? Because Dupreez is gonna go to the side. Is Dolly gonna stay in the middle? Who's gonna go to that left side? So are we killing one midfielder? Are we playing with two midfielders? Is it a 4-4-2 now? Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
Hi, Senzo, man. Before you get frustrated, thank you so much for jumping in, Senzo. Before I let the next group in, we're 70 minutes in. Arrows has been attacking. Arrows should have taken the lead by now. I just want to make a comment on the makeup of the game, the makeup of the team. I think for me, it feels like Coach Chiefs, there's always ideas that are fighting each other. You want to put the ball down and play it, but you also want to go long. You want to cross the ball, but then you also want players to combine. And I think that confuses players, and you start taking people and putting them into places where they're not effective. I was craving Dolly. When Dolly arrived at Kaizer Chiefs, I was thinking, yes, sis, we're getting an incredible person who can play at 10, who can orchestrate for a team, who has an incredible final ball. We used to see it with CBD. And then I used to wonder that, Dolly, okay, now he's out, but Dolly is playing right wing. Today he's playing striker. And then your actual striker is playing on the left wing. Then you look at the rest of the team. Umodi angmazi ukuthi Umodi, what is Modi's role meant to be in the team? Is it meant for him to connect? Because I understand him playing closer to Dolly. If Dolly was playing in the 10, have Modi play around him, because that's where Modi usually gets his goals. But now you've got Modi dropping into midfield, and then you have into the center of midfield, then you have Dolly making runs at the top. On top of that, you still have a midfield problem where your midfield can't play the ball. Guys, do you know how hard it is for Kaizer Chiefs? Watch Kaizer Chiefs. Do you know how hard it is for Kaizer Chiefs to get the ball from the defense all the way up to the final third of the other team? It's difficult because in the middle of everything, there's no one there. No one wants to come and get the ball. No one wants to play the ball. No one wants to avail themselves. No one wants to play a 1-2. No one wants to turn. Do you know how different Chiefs would be if there was a midfielder that could collect the ball from the defense, turn around, and play a direct ball to whoever's playing 10? Kosing Pilengobo, Dolly in my dreams, whoever, right? Right there in front of you. But then we choose to keep going back, and they do this yo-yo thing. I come back, udlali bola, try wall pass, I turn around and I run away. Who else is meant to play the ball, guys? Like, who's meant? I don't understand the tactic. Because then I'd understand the yo-yo if Mart was coming, wall pass, immediately after, because then you've dragged the player, you've made a space. But Masaniel's about 1-1. But anyway, Teno, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Look, we're winning, so my frustration isn't very high, but I'm still a bit frustrated. What are you seeing from this game, my brother?
What I'm seeing from this game is, hey, man, Chiefs, man, it's one team, man. Hey. We try not to discover what type of game they're playing. No one can actually understand what is going on with them. But now I feel like with Mart, right? Man, like I'm not understanding him, because now he likes playing those long balls, but now it's not necessary, because now it's a team under stress, right? So they're trying to just keep the ball forward as much, and it's not necessary. They need to play. That's what they're not doing. It's not, they don't play. So much is not comfortable with the ball. You can hold the ball, but now if it's under pressure, it wants to just switch the ball, switch off, which is at that place. If we can just look back with Chiefs, maybe the Chiefs where Aboye they were playing, they need a player like like Abo Litsuluni, and they need that type of midfield holding, that will allow them to play. So with Umthetwa and Mart, those players are not capable of doing that, So that's why we're gonna blame Deprise and all that. Deprise is a winger, guys. We can't play Deprise go number 10. You understand? Because irresponsibility like speed, cross those balls, or abe false number 9. Yeah, lapho ke I understand again. Besides ezinye, Nami, I'm not understanding how Chiefs play.
But then
Even the
Bayenzani every day, Jimin, because for me, I think to myself, I could understand. Now we're watching Kare is how many games? We've watched quite a few games since we've come back. Let's say this is the 4th game. And U Johnson has had a lot of time with this team now. But you fail to see those little things that are repeated. Yeah, sometimes Nadliwa, but then Nidliwa, okay, there's something that they're doing. Why are we struggling to get that thing, man? Now, we didn't have a repeated way of play.
but for win, you know, they play to win. They don't play to combine and score goals. The mindset is we want to win this game, but the planning, abana plan, kick the ball forward, and let's see what's gonna happen. They're waiting for Mechi. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Mele silithunga ibhola lathungwa kahle yabo. Bese then siyabamela bayalahla salifaka ke. But now they're not doing that. And that's Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs always have a skilled field, like very skilled wingers yabo. Khona umuntu kumele alitapete kancane yabo. Balahla side. So alikho leyo player leyo.
Mina ngikhalaza nokuthi even if you go for a helicopter, at least as a helicopter, uyayibona ukuthi hayi no, nayi team edlala helicopter, they're playing helicopter 5 games in a row. Siyazi they're gonna go wide, they're gonna cross. When you watch Super Sport, for example. But then Laba, the players just run around. Umarti sometimes is a defensive 6. As Tole Ale go right wing crossing a ball.
Yabo.
Umtetwa is meant to be a 6. Sagai defender. Next thing na sika kichimela ga left. Utoli is meant to be a 10 or somebody who's meant to play the ball. Now umuntu sagai striker or sagai go right. Like there's so many man. Utlanti is the left back, but then umthola go left wing sometimes. I understand, man.
Bafuna ukuwin is like but desperately badlala a desperate game with us funa ukuwin without thinking ukuthi winning comes with the organization. So obviously when time goes on ama minutes sawavada they lose that organization yabo. So they just want to win and it's not working for them. That's why they keep throwing or either losing because now structure asikho la angithola. So that's why yabo Golden Arrows balibamba kahle. They might equalize yabo.
They should have equalized.
They should have yabo. So the only thing that the coach needs to do now abaphaki pass ayikindaba yabo manje.
Okay, no.
Let them pack the pass, they got the goal, done.
No, Teno, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, bro.
Let me bring in Tipper Truck. Tipper Truck business. When last? Long time.
Long time, my brother. Long time.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing, my brother? What are you seeing here?
You know, Kaizer Chiefs is becoming like Manchester. Let's be honest. The issue there, the big issue is you can buy all qualities, but if you don't have a philosophy, it's a problem. You know, you've bought Pomponchani, Mdanzani, like you don't have a philosophy that can connect all the players. There's no, you know, like you can have a phone, but if there's no network, it's not going to function. So that is why you find now everyone is running around there. I was watching the game, everyone is just running around off position. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And then let me tell you, this coach is not a bad coach. He's worked with Rulani before. He was a head of Rulani. Yeah, he was a head and Pito. He was a head of Rulani before. The issue is the players he had. You see, the thing is, Chiefs don't understand. All these good coaches that came through, they came through bad squad. You can name Gavin came in, was a bad squad. Intiki, I don't know how he selected that team because it looks like Bobby's buying the team. You know, you can't just say, oh, he's performing, let's buy him. He's performing, let's buy him. Let's then you buy, and then you have these people who are performing out to their previous teams, but to the current team, they won't perform because there's no network. They're not connecting properly. I mean, your defense, I don't want to lie to you. Your central defense is solid. You've got Dove and the other guy. But going up there, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. You've got the priest who's running around. Why is he running around? He's a good player. He is a good player. Because if you look at Stellenbosch, how they used to use the priest on counter attack.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. He was not a player that will, Shalulile Shalulile can maneuver between counter attack and also box playing. He's not a box player. He's a run around. You throw him a ball while the defender will beat all the defenders. But in the box, he's not there. But Chiefs needs to go back to the drawing board from the middle field. They must go work out what is the issue there. Huge problem.
Can we say that Kevin Johnson is a good coach if now, I mean, I don't know, now he's been in charge for months. There was a nice preseason yana break. There was all these things. And I mean, we are not coaches. I don't know what you do for a living, but I assume that we're not coaches. But if we can see these things, why is it that Kevin Johnson, Dylan Shepherd, Mulifintseki, Zwane, Bobim Tau, Kaizer Jr., why do they not see these things?
Let me make an example. If you're a coach, you walk into an environment that is, you are giving this product, and this product you can see is not a good product. But because you are a good coach, you care also about your players, you care about humanity, you care about a person. You can't kill these players because you're going to destroy them, right? Secondly, remember, to Johnson, they said, these are the players, make them work. You get my point. It's the same thing as the previous players. We give you players, make them work. There's no way. There is no way. Let me make an example of Paris. When this guy came in, what did he do? The plumber, what did he do? What did he do?
Well, he couldn't do anything because he came in with no preseason.
Yeah, but what did he do to the squad? A lot of players left. He moved every, good players were gone. When good players were gone, he said, I cannot work with this. This is a structure. You get my point? And when someone comes in and say, every player has his own philosophy. But I doubt this guy has a philosophy with this team. Because you look at this team, they are good where they were because they are connecting where they were. But to connect in Chiefs, they are not there. They don't know what are they playing, where are they going, what's the system. Is the system there?
I don't see a system. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't see a system.
And it's all, I believe it's all about, no, this one is fit. He can run the whole 24. But yes, he can run, but what can he produce?
But surely at some point we have to look at the coaches and say, okay, I get that these are not your players, and I get that maybe you kind of stole a philosophy. But for example, we're watching Dupree running on the wing, and the goals that he scored this season have come when he's been striker and he's been played through balls through, right? So don't you repeat that to say, this is what he's good at. Let me just play him at what he's good at, and Ezinye will see them. Because for me, you keep seeing the Chiefs coaches do the same thing and the same mistakes, and sometimes it's not even about the personnel. I start to question the tactics. 4-3-3, how are you going to set it up in order to get the best out of this player or the best out of that player? Why are we missing even that? And to be honest, it's not even a Chiefs thing alone. It's a league thing.
Yeah,
that's coaching, true. Man. I came from coaching where they say, transfer window, evaluate. These are your guys. Figure it out. January or at the end of the year, you have to figure something out.
It's true. You are correct, 100%. Teams has figured out how the Priest play. if you pull the priest to your left, when you're on the other side, you pull him to your right. You are done with Chiefs. There's no one who's gonna come in the middle and provide that support. Who's gonna do it? Look at all the games. The priest, they know how. Pull him to the left when you're on the other side. Pull him to the right.
Yeah.
You get my point. They do that. Secondly, if I may ask this last question, who is a playmaker? Example, I'll give you Pirates and Sundowns, two playmakers. Pirates has got Mofokeng, has got Maswangai, right? Sure. Let me give you three teams. Super Sport has got this young guy, this colored guy. Very good. He's a playmaker. Right. Then you go to Sundowns. They know who they're using, Zungu or they're using Zwane. He's the one who's going to make sure that they open up. You know, you can beat two players and then they can open up. Right. Then you come to Chiefs. Who? Name one. One.
I can name you who's supposed to be. I can tell you who's supposed to be. Like Mtanzane, Dolly, Kosimpile Ngobo are meant to be the playmakers.
Why they not play?
Because Dolly, they find themselves playing on the wing.
You understand? Remember, a playmaker, even look at the squad also. Why is Zwane important in a team? He opens up, and then they know Mukwena. He's also a playmaker. He's a link up. You understand? They know if these people play triangle, obviously Zwane is gonna dribble someone, or Mukwena is gonna dribble someone, then the ball is out. Maswanga the same thing. If Pirates, they know we know there was who's that guy, Mofokeng. If you eliminate Mofokeng, then Maswanga is a problem. You understand? So in Chiefs, they know everyone. There's no one who's a problem there.
But I also think what I like about the teams you've just mentioned is that they have a structure. So, for example, Themba Zwane doesn't work without Allende. Allende has a specific role that he plays in the team. So when they're building up, Zungu's been converted into a Kutsia type. So when they're building up, we know the ball goes from Ronwen, it goes to Zungu, it goes to Allende, then it will get to Zwane. You get what I mean? There's a structure. Tebogo Mokoena doesn't necessarily play the ball that much, but he cleans up and he does the dirty work for the others so that Allende can be flexible. There's a play. Pirates, you know that Nda is very comfortable on the ball, so it can go Nda, then go Makaula, can go Tim before it hits Tito, and then Tito and Mofokeng can combine. There's a plan, there's a structure. Manje, it feels that Kaizer Chiefs that there's no one who plays the ball at the back, sharp. There's no one who plays the ball in the middle, sharp. Then somehow Dolly must boombuga from somewhere and get the ball and play when there's no structure. I think what I'm crying mostly about the Kaizer Chiefs right now is that there isn't a structured plan. True. That's my problem. Guti, okay, who's meant to get the ball after here? Who gets the ball after Ngobo at the back when Ngobo has it or Msimango has it? Who must get it? And then when they get it, where must they? It's just like, guys, Lalani Pola, then kick it up and hope that someone will get there. But anyway, I don't want to.
Yeah. Let me finish up on this one. You are correct. It ties up with the philosophy, which is a structure. Now, you have one player who's a doll, who's a ball player. Who are the others who are ball players that are willing to take on players in Chiefs currently? There's none. There's only Dolly, and then Dolly's alone. And then where are the others to say, I'm gonna take initiative and dribble, not scared of them. I mean, I will say to Chiefs players, go look at Mofokeng. This boy is 20-something years. And you think as a player, you said, can I be beaten by this guy? This boy is just going straight. It's the same way as you remember the Nyosoch thing of of the other guy, Lodge.
Yeah.
The coach teaches him, "Hore, this is your area. You must disturb them." My worry is the coach who say, "Do you take each and every player?" My question I'm asking is that also the coach, does he take each and individual player in front and say, become a nyoso in this area, this is where you must be dangerous, you don't pass back, you go through those players. You understand? You know, there's like Mofoka, if you look at him, they tell him, "Oh, we don't care what you do, but go forward. Go dribble, mess up.
We'll protect
we don't
you, we'll
care.
cover you."
Will protect. Yeah, don't stress. When I just dribble them, something will come up. But do you have a player or coach who says, Dolly or whoever on the left, on the right, say, go deep. There's someone who's gonna cover you. Don't stress. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Chibatra. This is why, man, you must come back. Let me go to Brownford. Brownford, you made a comment about the structure. I saw it now. Marakuna structure more. There's no one. There's no one who tells the players what to do. I believe, but Tembuluguti, these players will do it themselves out of the blue.
Which is highly impossible, my brother. Lana ukhulumile ubhuti utipa truck. Wadla abantu bona ba-desperate for i-win. Kusho ukuthi bavele bathi labana khadlelani bafaniye phambili. Siyobona phambili ukuthi kwenzakalani. Kanti they need to have a structure. Umjite loqeda kuphuma ukhuluma ngokuthi who can take the ball and go straight to the opponent and open up beside Udoli. Ukhona Nkosi Mphile Ngcobo. It's just that akayitholi game time. I mean, yes, game time. Akayitholi. The boy is brilliant. The guy is brave, and he can do whatever Dolly can do. The left yabo ihloliwe, a well-educated left foot. And then ngiphinde ngithathe indaba engiyikhumbulile while benikhuluma. The way kwenzakala ngayo lana ku Kaizer Chiefs, the only coach who managed to win things ngale smash and grab le bayenza la Stuart Baxter. Stuart Baxter bamnika bathi sebenza nga what you have. This is what we have. Then sebenza ngayo. Then ubekane strategy. Bekazi ukuthi iscope donor leli bola lisuka la kukhune liya kunkatha. Unkatha angenza mistake, someone will finish. And then bonke I feel for coach Gavin. Gavin abantu phela zange bamnika isikhathi. Bebamnike le manyora leni ngoba labantu bayacupha nje bathathe babeke. Lama play manyoro lona. And then issue structure yiyo enkulu kakhulu. But then kukho into esiyaziyo nethi we shy away from it. Ukuthi lama coaches ku-Chiefs ne-Pirates bayaku-remote. You've been told ukuthi who must play, who mustn't play. Then that gives us a problem as ama supporters. They are being told labantu ukuthi faka lo ungafaki lo, faka lo ungafaki lo. Look, this guy akanaso ischeme zakhe, first 11 yakhe nje. Akanayo. Namanje ushaya chop and change, angeke wazi ukuthi le scheme siyoshintsha njani kudabe. Angazi kwenzekeleni nga Castillo. Is he injured or?
Ukhona ebenchini. He's out of favor.
Ukhona Castillo ebenchini. Okay, he's out of favor. And Mjida sivile ngandletshana nye ukuthi unema favoritism wakhe. And you can judge from a distance. Ukuthi kunabantu laba deserve ischeme. And then at the same time ngiyacabanga ngithi mina okay, practicing suke singekho. Ba practice naye. But okay, ba practice nayi game. Show us something. Bekuhanjiwe lana abantu abafuna ukudlala ibhola bebawudlala iAfcon. Bebasebenzana abantu ngoba akubonakala ukuthi bebenzana.
Yeah.
They were in holiday, so I mean sisengxakini. watsho lo mimsithi wathi sisekakeni sizokhala every day la because I mean labantu this is their job abasebenzi enye into labantu basebenza le bhola but you can't tell ukuthi labantu laba bazimisele
Every
every
day.
day wena
2
nje
sessions a
ukulala
day.
kwakho uvukela ibhola wena uyadla uyalala uvukela ibhola but iplayer I mean bathi you are playing a professional level uhluleke ukutrap ibhola a basic I mean ukutrap ibhola uphasa umuntu ogqoke njengawe ungena espacini unika umuntu ogqoke njengawe shaya inethi isimple kanjalo ibhola there is no system baba that is the problem there is no system bayadlala kuphela bayadlala kuphela we used to have ama-target man ku-Kaizer Chiefs asisenawo anymore iproblem ilapha ku-management Kevin Johnson is not bad at all. He's not bad, but ngiworried ukuthi bayamtshela ukuthi wena faka lo ungafaki lo faka lo but-ke at least namuhla lo mntwana loya usenze sawina igame iphelile.
Eish, kalaki.
Hey kalaki
Hayi
because
man,
khona la
ilaki lento man.
uma bahluleka kungena ku-18 ngiyasho at the back of my mind ngithi uma Bhutikanyeza la khona uyasho ukuthi this was a fluke man.
Yeah. They had more chances, man. Alfred, it thinks Belile.
Ngiyabonga mfowethu. Next time.
Thank you, Alfred. Belile mtaka baba. Hayi man, 3 points ingenile. Ngesilungu bathi a win is a win.
A win is a win.
Kulamalanga senahlala nisho kanjalo niphila kanjalo.
First win of 2024, Belile. Cela ungiyeke ngicelebrate man.
Hayi akufani kanti imandate kaJohnson yini konje?
Angazi.
Okay.
Bambelela until kuphela unyaka.
Yeah, ngoba ngathi imandate yakuthi nje singayehla thinde kwenzakala ngakho. So ngeke simblame kangaka because yiko even najana wakudecide ukuthi akasayini umuntu ngoba uyazi uzoba ngekho next year. So ngoba neteam imali ayikho phela lenani besibukela umdlalo ngathi kudlalela isikaphu cha ayikho
Manje Saturday uyasaba.
But mina for I can say for Calvin you ngithi mandate again that but for Calvin Johnson that I've seen coaching Platinum Stars the Super Sport the type of football that he played there disappoint makala ku Chiefs because I expected a lot from
It really
him.
shocked me. I don't know if you saw his last press conference at his belief and his style is if you score, I score. So if you score 3, mina ngiyokora 4.
Yeah, the time aku Platinum Stars yes ngiyavuma le sifuna sisafikile hayi cha akusiyabona le kuba save ukudlala ukuthi uvimbe nje ukuthi ungayehlathini kahle kodwa nje I think because sometimes I don't even understand ukuthi udefender nga6 because you look at umthetho banomart bahleli eswini you don't even know benza njani abomart nje bamoshela bavala abantwana abanye space because I think Milo Samkelezwane could do wonders in that position moving forward than bamchithela isikhathi nje kanti because ayikho umthetho ayitshengisa ukuthi beyishiz bengamdingi ngempela kahle seyimali yamthenga nje ngoba there was this hype about Ox but hayi bengabheka bathi uMalt man of the
match.
Yeah.
Captain my captain.
Kodwa if nizoza ngale ndlela ke ngomgqibelo hayi ucoach wami angahlanganipha nje angiboni ngizozigwazela ibheke ngoba inkinga naye umunye nje uzoveleza ngama defensive midfielder ayi2 naye avela defend kokugcina iproblem yami nje ileyo uzocoach ngalezo ngomgqibelo nje angakufakela uMakhawula abantu omunake banoteam bahla yo yazi South Africa sivelela ibhola lethu ngabo coach hayi but so far no congratulations about your first win in 2024 you finally understand how does it feel to win in the new year siyakubongela
yekela
sesiyohlangana ngomgqibelo hlangana ngomgqibelo bafo
Thank you, Mtaka Baba. At least I call Ramanja. Pirates says. Let me go to Austin Tabi. How at least tikene man 3 points man.
Oti, ha re na taba hore na ba reng o kusala yo re winne ene ba number 5 re number 6 ene re ba tle re le kana ho ja no ba bua ba le position 2 no sna taba but re na le bona re mo same WhatsApp group asna taba
Go
ukuthi
Tabi. A re na taba hore re winne jwang man.
a re na taba re winne jwang as long as fela rona le bona ntse re hlahlamana ntse ke re stulo wa thewa ke a dula it's okay. Ba wana batho ba tlameang ho bua ka mo ke bale ba dutseng hodimo kwana be re wishang hore na ebe ba fihla jwang mono no re be re fihla ka aeroplane kapo kang a re na taba le bona e ra utlwisisa mara ba bona ba ntseng ba dutse pla rona mo re thewa re hodimo tlase no
Ba busy ka rona kante e ra tlala bana re bo re ba shebile.
ba tla bona ka Saturday ka yona nonsense ntse re bapala e ba tla utlwa 3 point yona e kene ka nature.
Okay,
Saturday teng re kwala mlomo ra kwala tu.
I know, I ke tsepile wena, ke tsepile wena. To be ke le teng le nna. Let me bring in Agent, my brother. Haram win, haram 3 points, still 3 points, doesn't matter.
I can't ever me. I don't know what happened. I don't know who scored. I
3
just came here. So, what is Scala Chiefs a winner? I don't get in.
Aye, 3 points.
I just came here to say, hey, no. Hopefully, it's not. You know what I call the hope right experiment. Giving a bit of hope for Saturday. Hopefully, But congrats, guys. Hopefully, you guys played well. Or it was inshallah a good winning football.
It was inshallah. It was inshallah. Arrows had better chances. Arrows should have won this game, to be honest with you. But yeah, 3 points.
Arrows. It doesn't matter. But anyways, congrats, guys. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Is it sold out yet? Or the 7th July?
Let me
Is
go
it
to
sold out
Malume
yet?
Kutsu. Let me go to Malume Kutsu. Leave us. Malume Kutsu, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
Mr. Oating, mnandi kunjani?
Yay, that's a preview. Or even though we played badly.
Mr. OT, please respond accordingly. God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good.
Yeah. Normally, it's Kushiba empty, Mr. OT. Hey, I was worried. I'm sure even Ivan Koza celebrated when that goal went in. Yes! Hey, we are going to be so lonely at the stadium, Mr. Oti. It was going to be very empty. And through that Duba Kela, that boy has saved the derby. And the fans will also be saying, Hanata, but they are coming for us. The fans will be there on Saturday. At least 50-50 representation is now possible.
Hey, we want Real Madrid. What about the Pirates? No, I'm kidding. Go on.
But I said 2 things, Mr. Oti. When things were looking bright, when Arrows was number 2, I said they'll be relegated. When they were number 2, I was like, I'm actually Arrows, they'll be relegated. When Chacha was going to Chiefs, I said, I don't know, have they watched this guy play? When we were shining a Stellenbosch, I said, I saw him play for Bafana, and this guy was dropping right into the center back. And right now, people are complaining, why is he a center back? You see, in as much as people will say, Kana King, in as much as people will say Chiefs is not, well, Sundowns is Bafana, and Chiefs is not. The pressure you get from Bafana is quite similar to what you would get at Chiefs in terms of expectation.
If not more.
And if not more, you understand, in terms of the stage where more eyes are on you. And when I saw him curl up playing for Bafana, he's a good player. But when I saw him curl up into a ball when he played for Bafana, not making those besting runs, I was like, he's a corner out here, which Chiefs or Pirates. He's a Chiefs right now, and he's curling up like nobody's business. Going into center back, as Fischer. And remember, center back is one of the safest positions to hold the ball.
Yeah.
Because it's guaranteed with no one is behind you. And midfield is one of the most difficult positions because people are coming from all angles. So when you see a midfielder dropping into centre back, it's because yikwala. Akafuni ngenza ama-mistake. Akafuni ukuhlokoloza balukor. He wants to see everything. He's not a chance taker. So maybe they must talk to him. And then another person who is talking to Mr. OT, who I used to feel sorry for, to say he could have made it at Pirates. What happened? Today, yes, maybe it's 10 years later, but today I was like, you don't have the right mentality. Cledwin Shitoro wanting to slap even his goalkeeper.
His goalkeeper.
Just over a misunderstanding. Is that how you crack under pressure? You are promising your own goalkeeper a beating. I'm sure Mlungwana is scared of going to the change room right now. Because they want to say, I'll pin a little boy on a background behind closed doors. The young man is scared right now.
Yeah.
You understand, Mr. Woods? So that moment was very disappointing. And Coach Maputi Kanyeza also feeling the pressure, Mr. Uti. The way there was an advantage that could have been played by Orev. No, he argued that advantage for like 5 minutes. So you can see with amathuba amaqhinga aphelile, Mr. Uti. The luckiest thing that's gonna happen for the Arrows is that Spurs are playing Pirates kusasa. We don't even know which it's guaranteed what they're gonna lose. They might still sneak a win, but the fact that they're playing Pirates could mean they slow down a bit in their quest to safety. But for me, all in all, this
Very
game
quickly, Malome Kuzo, back to that midfielder point. I hear you say that Ntetwa shrinks. Is it also, can you say the same about the others? Because Abu Mart Bakichima. But when the ball is in our half specifically, they do that thing it's in vele, shy wall pass, then I run away again. Can that be said about most of our midfield that guys, Nina, not nonke, you're afraid of the ball, especially at the back. They come alive up front, Mara. When they have to play the ball there, it's an issue.
Not necessarily, Mr. Oti. I think Umar, he's just a victim of his circumstance. Umar is very brave. He takes shots like nobody's business.
No, that's why I said he's brave going forward. But when we need to play the ball out, Umtetwa is afraid of the ball. Mart is afraid. Nobody's dropping in to pick up the ball from our midfielders who are meant to be 6s and 8s and whatever. And then it's very funny. They all do this thing where they run back, shy wall pass, then they run forward. And you're like, but guys, where must the ball go after this? Can we say that a lot of them are afraid?
They're like, "Ay boy, single tinte mara, so bona wenzani."
Yeah.
And the plan, boy, long. You understand? So it's like a second ball. There is that fear, Mr. I don't know where the fear comes from, but truth be told, if Sean was here, he would be saying in the 8, in the 10, there is that fear in certain positions with Chiefs because of the backlash that might come. You know, when we talk about the big three, we talk about Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns. But at Pirates, you've seen players make crucial mistakes and live to see the next day. Abondlo, within that very same position, he's able to be arrogant. Balhlokoloze, bakore. I mean,
Stellenbosch.
Stellenbosch kile samhlokoloze. Bo Olisanda, they all make mistakes in crucial positions. But at Chiefs, I feel like if you make that mistake, uzotrenda for a very long time, and even after ukora 3 goals, if you make another mistake, but siyakwazi wena. Now Cape Town Spurs was this. So I feel like maybe there is that psychology for Chiefs players knowing, and also 8,000 amakhosi, Mr. OT. Maningi. When you go to Southgate, they tell you every day, or wena. So now, Mr. OT, I'm sure ngabaleka at some point. But I fully concur.
Mina, I love the spotlight, Mina. I would embrace it. I want to trend for good things. Ke tsabe go trenda for bad things. I know, right? One, Malome Kuts, I'm done. Let me go to Paparati. Paparati, what did you think of this game? Can you just unmute there? Okay, I'll come back. Java.
It's the OT.
A win is a win. 3 points is 3 points.
A win is a win, bro. What was happening in the second half?
Let me tell you, Arrows should have won that game.
Yeah, yona bekumele iwinile le game. Bekumele iwinile Mr. OT. Yo, asikhona nje ukudlala ibhola nje. Lo, hayi bafethu. Nalo follow, lo Gonzalez lo. He's not make sure.
Tell us mazi loyo, but he's not make sure.
He's not make sure. Yazi ngibathe ngiyabuka ngithi hayi khona akunamuntu la. Sibuya la kula mamidli wethu vele Mr. OT hayi khona. Abamidli wethu ayasaba ukudlala ibhola. They are very afraid ukudlala ibhola. Akekho nje onalesipindi sokuthi akhona ukubamba ibhola abuke ukuthi ubani ovulile amphase alande abakhona ukudlala ibhola bo Marta ngithola same time athola ibhola ngathi uvela athi alisuke la kimi mina ngizoba free akekho khona even nayo umthetho wenza the same thing ngathi uvela ukuthi nalifika la kimi ngiyaliqosha liyahamba mina ngizoba free abafuna ukudlala ibhola bese siza na ku coach yethu hayi ama changes akhona ikhona. No, but a win is a win, Mr. OT. I'll see you on Saturday.
Win is a win, man. A win is a win.
Sure,
So
Mr.
win, it's fine. Let me go
It's
to
fine.
Let me bring in Swat. A win is a win, man. Now 3 points is 3 points. What? When did you kuluma, guys? Okay, guys. Let me go. Let me bring in the last two. Hey, what? Just try jump in again. Let me bring in the last two, then we can go in. Then Tuli.
Yebo.
Ngesilungu bathi a win is a win.
Yeah, no, sibabongela bafana.
This is amazing.
Sibabongela man. What there's something that we're overlooking, man, with Chiefs. As much as they putting in bad performances, ne? If you check Ilokunjan last 5 or 6, if 6 games, the number of goals they've conceded, I think they've been solid, man.
Very solid they move.
Yeah, into kumele lungiswe nje la eswini because man mawuthi uyabheka abo these guys esidlala eswini ngathi bazomaka iregister laba. Yabo. Babethinta ibhola nje just to show ukuthi hey ngikhona, yabo.
Ngifuna ukuthi lihlale kumele libuyele la ubuya khona.
Akekho nje lona natingi man. Ngiyabona kade ngibuka uDoli nje first time ngithi hayibo. uDoli man akasafani man. uDoli he used to put that activation energy teamini yabo. Like ebangene yabo. Kodwa hayi ngeke. Like uyabona ukuthi uyalithatha aliphase lapha esayidini ahlehle yabo. Umthetho ucabangela emuva, umthetho wal receiver nje. Umzimba wakhe even his body language uyabona ukuthi it's always 1 to 10 and go back yabo. So nje no sinifisela inhlanhla on Saturday we'll see. Kodwa azobe draw Saturday. Ngiyayithemba i-defense yakho izokhona ukungaconcede.
Nizombona uMart. uMart yavuka mazithi dabi. Was it Tavi?
Hey,
Okay.
no stress. Thank you, Mr. OT.
Thank you,
Sharp,
Tuli.
sharp.
Ola niyazi on the log abathi you won playing bad football. Hey, you didn't have chances. Kubhalwa ukuthi a win is a win, 3 points.
bafaka u-3 point njengoba unjalo.
Abanandaba ukuthi uze kanjani lo 3 points.
Uthi firstly let me congratulate intwana uDuba. Yeah, I've been telling uTiyo ngalentwana le ukuthi lentwana kumele bayigaye ichance bethu. Uwabonile ama first touches ayo. Uwabonile ama first touch ayo, uwabonile ama run off the ball ayo. It's unfortunate ukuthi uboya akekho fit. And angazi kwenzakalani lapha kunina Mr. OT. Intwana zenzikhuluphele. Like Ukuto said this I think 2 weeks or a week back ukuthi like kade ngibona no Nkosi Ngiphile Ngcobo. Intwana ifuna ukuphuma intwana ifuna ukuphuma amabele.
Yeah. Oh, there we
Ifuna
go.
ukuphuma amabele like they gaining weight mabefika kwi first team. I'm not sure what's going on. Angazi ngempela Mr. Uthi kumele nilungise lapha. And Arrow side yo ibona ko sibiya lawana nisifuna bangene kubafana bafana Mr. Uthi.
Bekasebenchini. Bekasebenchini.
Ungene wenzani?
You see ungene wenzani man.
No. Arrows ishota ngabadlali abane character because second half bazamile, although I think barojiwe because it should have been a draw. Ibhola came from Umthethwa, so there was no offside lapha Mr. OT. But kuyasikho lapha.
I have no shame. I benefited and I have no shame.
Yeah, as I was saying, asikho lapho Mr. OT. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I bewayiqinisile Ukhuto he called it ukuthi i-arrows iyehlathini. If captain wakho is behaving like your opponent, awukwazi uxabana nokeeper wakho because of miscommunication. Like uyena umuntu ofuna ngabe uplifter but uyena umpressor down. So I think uMabhoti isikhathi sakhe kade sashaya. Isikhathi. I think kumele kwenziwe ama changes lapho. Because I think now my player just that my players they don't believe in him.
Yeah, I agree.
Sekufike lapho Mr. They don't trust him.
That one I agree
So yeah,
with fully.
but congratulations, Kosi. Yeah, and I also think Uduba should get at least 5% on my tickets because that goal was a selling point.
Yes, the win is a win, man. What? Let me just see if I can admit it. A win is a win, what? A win is a win, man. Awu.
Abuyile makhosi.
Kuthi sibuye njani akunandaba.
OT statement from when you last played. It was a very good first half. After first half, the game ended. I don't know what happened after that. We don't talk about it. I hear you guys talking about Gonzalez. You know, there is no good striker out here. I will put it that way. If Haaland didn't have the when De Bruyne is not playing in City, Haaland is poor. So if a striker does not get the supply, then the player will obviously not be good, and then he will not be playing. So I don't think we should blame him. If he gets the right distribution and the right support, I think he can be a very, very dangerous striker. That midfield.
But before you move off of that, isn't the problem the team? Because from what I see, he's a tall, physical gent. The few good things that he's done at Kaizer Chiefs have come from his head, as far as I remember. But we don't see balls going into him. It would be like the equivalent of having Lionel Messi and playing crosses to him. You know, are we playing the opposite of what the striker needs?
Yes, I think what the philosophy, going back to the philosophy, the when Chiefs played good, when last we played good was when we still had Castro, Yanukovych, when we're still playing the crosses, the long balls into the box. That's how Kaizer Chiefs was dominating. And then if you look at the play, the style of play we're playing now, come on, you can't even see what they're trying to do. Guys, don't try change your style of football because the world of football is evolving. If it suits you, let play like that. Because what those coaches, I think, what they've done, we don't have a philosophy. At Sundowns, they play ball playing, they play compact spaces. Pirates, they play your crosses into your mahopas, into your all the strikers they got. Same thing we did, but I don't know why we are changing it now. We Samir Nokovic, that guy, if you gave him the ball on the legs, he can't even do anything.
Yeah.
But give it to him in the air, he's going to score. Another thing, our midfield OT, yes, I don't know what's going on. Second half, now we are attacking. That we just they wanted to score. Could see that Gonzalez wants to play, but Mtetwa, he's dead. He wants the game to end 1-0, and that's not what we want to do. Play the ball. He's going back with Kunika. Gonzalez, you have Mtetwa, you have Kunika. You're killing the game because you are just basically putting two bloody destroyers in one team, which is useless.
But isn't that coached
Saturday,
as well? Maras, what are we letting these people off the hook? Because I feel like the one thread that okay, let's talk about the Sundowns, for example. You can tell that whatever they do is well drilled. They are well drilled. It doesn't seem as though anybody is just going off of their own talent and their own mind. It feels as though everything that they do has been practiced in one way or another. How come we don't see that from Chiefs? And we haven't seen it in years, to be honest. But that thing, you're good, okay, fine. You might be a poor player, you might be out of position, but you've been coached to move like this and move like that, and we connect like this and connect like that. Are we letting the coaching staff off the hook here?
on that point, I think I have two opinions on that. Firstly, the coaches that come don't have a style of play that they're going to implement. It's either they don't personally have a style of play. Secondly, the other option is the other opinion is maybe the technical team or the management wants the team to play in a certain way. You never know what is going on, because I feel that if a coach wants his team to play a certain way, he is going to implement. See, Rolani, he's playing Rolani ball. No one plays Rolani ball. That's his type of football that they play. We don't have that. If I ask you, OT, how we scored that goal, you won't tell me, or how we score any of our goals. You can't tell me where the whole step and whole way which we get the ball into the back of the net, which I don't think the coach is doing that. Angazi ukuthi bajima labantu when they're training. It's like all they do is post on Instagram, Facebook. That's the only thing they can do. Because if you're a coach, that's what you're going to implement. And then I think another thing is the pressure, man. There is no time to be getting a perfect style of play. When those coaches came, they came into a Kaizer Chiefs which was struggling, a Kaizer Chiefs which was going through a lot. So he just had to continue from Mlefanteki. I see no difference from what Mteki was playing and what Johnson is playing. It's basically the same thing, which I think we just need a whole entire new coach, which is going to bring a philosophy of Kaizer Chiefs back and the style of play back. And I saw you were talking the other day, you're talking about when you hire a coach that plays the same type of football that you play, not a coach who's just going to come and change things. So we need a coach who's going to play the Kaizer Chiefs philosophy football. We need to look at ourselves and say, who are we? What kind of football do we play? And what do we want to achieve? Then I'm telling you, OT, Kaizer Chiefs gonna come back.
Okay. No, thanks. What, Paparati? I'm going to open for you so that at least We don't face the same problems. How are you doing, my brother? Again, a win is a win. 3 points. A win is a win.
Yeah, well, Mara, I'm not convinced. Come coach hanga thing. What's a win arena and it needs a lot. Anyway, I give credit to the defense. Well, yeah, we've been stable at the back there, you know. So, ish, this game was very important for us to win because we are going to the big game on Saturday. So anyway, it build for confidence and to push on Saturday. But they still not draw on Saturday. Understand? Because defense is solid. Even though o ba re ke Mancobo le ena ke na le go mo doubta cause o na le di-mistake tse baya ko morago sometimes. And how ka check coming to game ya Saturday, those guys are very quick. Very quick. That forward, yeah, parents. Okay, back to the game. Eish, wa itse Grootman re ka lla ka dipolara tša rena ene ke dipolara tše re ne re di nyaka anyway. O understand? Okay, fine. A re ke fe example ka Toli na sa great game time. O understand? So no ba mo fakile. Okay, fine. Nale ka there and there ba mo file nakonyana, but I'm telling you, you're gonna be surprised on Saturday because you know derby is derby. Motho a ka go makatsa ka derby when o bo checkile gore maybe performance ya ge e be le fase to the previous game. So ke dipolara tsa rena re tla di lahlela bo mang cause re ba di rekile re di nyaka, like the for likes of abo Ox, abo Duprizi a fitla, he was good, mara no re shota the goal is not because he's not good, he's good, even though we are struggling, he's good, but now I'm not gonna say much, Praga. So Gonzalez lena ara mo fa nako, so o tlhoka nako because even though o ka se a gona squad se le gore o sure ka sona gore o ka se repeat game and game. You understand? Se o leng sure ka sona gore this is stable ke squad se le gore ke sure ka sona le le gore o dira di-changes mo le mo le coach a sure gore who can I play, who not to play. You understand? So anyway, Nanganori, it was important for us to win today because we are going to the big game on Saturday. Understand? Yeah, that's all I can say. But not forgetting or a win is a win. Well, yeah.
Win is a win. Win is a win. Now I'm most happy that Mart got a man of the match before the derby because on the derby, Utlotsucha happen Marty.
That's the
happen later on.
That's the only player I can trust when coming to derby. He can even score from the center line. You're gonna be surprised. Okay, fine. Lastly, I can say Arno Leland top 8. What else? Understand? Yeah, because I don't think we're gonna talk about league. No, we can't go there. Let's fight for the top 8. Understand? Yeah, that's all I can say. Thanks for the time. Pam.
Thank you. Hey guys, I'm looking at the time. I'm gonna have to close soon, so I'm just gonna end it now. I'll have my thoughts. Okay, my thoughts. I don't want to go too much because my thoughts are pretty much the same about what you see on the pitch. I think Golden Arrows should have won this game. They had far more clear-cut chances that they didn't take, so that was one of their problems. I think when you look at the players, and I think what we tend to do at Kaizer Chiefs, as fans, as coaches, as even players, we pinpoint certain people and we forget that there's other things around them. A lot of people have been speaking tonight about structure. I've been saying that no, there needs to be a structure, a style of play, all of that. Guys, I don't even need to go that far. Just give me a plan. Because some of these players have been at Chiefs for a very long time, and others of these players are not new players. Go Chiefs. We've had quite a few months with these players. So at this point, I'm not expecting the coach to have changed how the quality of the team and how the guys play and develop them and add it to their attributes. No. All I'm asking for is a plan. Where do we go? I made the example of Sundowns. Sundowns, it may look like their play is spontaneous and is so good. But if you've watched Sundowns a lot, especially this season, you'll tell that there's triggers, there's plans, there's direction. The players have been told, when you move like this, this one moves like this. When you do that, that one does this. When you do that, that one does that. It's a plan. Everybody knows their role. How many players on that pitch did you see play a role outside of the defense? And it's only because the defense sits back and they don't do that much. But even then, Santi is often off doing his own thing. But anyway, how many people did we see playing a role? Okay, Brian, I just need you to stand in. You're going to be the defensive six. I just need you to be in front of the defense. That's all I want you to do this game. Mautoli Paula, I want you to turn and give it to this one. And then that one plays it there, right? So, system aside, what's your plan? Because what I fear with this team, for me, what I fear with this team, and what I fear with us fans, and what I fear about management, is that they're looking for a player that's going to come in and fix everything. They're looking for a player they're going to sign them, they're going to just walk into the team and everything's going to be fixed. We're looking for a messiah, and there's no messiahs. You have players. You can cry as much as you want about Umart. Umart is on the team. Transfer window is closed. You know what I mean? So you have to figure out what you're going to do with that player that is on your team that you can't get rid of. And that's why, for me, forget about systems, guys. Forget about systems. Forget about any of that. Have a plan. And it may equal a system later, but have a plan. Dolly, you're not good playing at number 9. You're not good being a striker. Today, Dolly played striker. If you guys didn't realize, Dolly was playing striker for most of that game. He's slow. He's better with the ball at his feet. But Dolly's making runs. So then you go, am I maximizing Utoli? No. Umart has a big engine. For everything we say, he's got a big engine. He plays, right? But there's a fear from our midfield to get the ball and play the ball. Modi, I don't know what he was doing today. Can we say that we're playing him to his strengths? And all of these things are linked, guys. A playmaker can't play well without the ball getting to the playmaker. How am I meant to be a very good number 10 if I don't have sixes that can give me the ball? How am I meant to be a very good 6 when I have defenders that maybe I don't trust? How am I meant to be a striker when I don't get any balls to me? Like, I know we speak about Gonzalez a lot. People have been saying, yeah, all of that stuff. Okay, fine. Tell me, how many times have we seen Gonzalez get into any area of danger where he's missed the ball or he's done something stupid? We haven't. How many of our strikers have we seen get into dangerous positions where ball is played into them outside of Dupree, where the ball is played into them and they miss the ball and we can say, no, this guy is so bad? How many times? I liked what one of the guys said. You need to have a playmaker. Do you know why Mfukeng works at Pirates? Mfukeng works at Pirates because there's Abo Makaula, there's Abo Tim, there's the midfield that is there to protect him. And Chiefs Manga Tribula, what's going to happen, guys? And I lose the ball. What's going to happen? We're under pressure. It's done. We're going for it. Now it's lit. Do you know what happens when Tembazwane does Tembazwane and loses the ball? Mkwena sitting right there. That is a plan. That is a system. That is people who've been assigned roles. Kaizer Chiefs does not have people that are assigned roles. Kaizer Chiefs does not even have a move where you can say, everybody hated a helicopter. Chiefs fans hate helicopter. But you know what was nice about a helicopter? There was no player on that pitch that did not understand what they were meant to do. At any phase, you knew exactly where you were meant to stand, exactly where you were meant to play the ball, exactly where, and that breeds confidence. The way Chiefs is playing now kills confidence. Can you imagine if I give you a project and I say it's up to you? You go onto the pitch and you figure it out, and you fail. What happens to your confidence? Somebody here said there's the lack of confidence in that whole team. And what is it bred by? It's bred by the fact that nothing is working. But anyway, I don't want to go too far. I'm actually over time. Thank you so much, Lulu, the boss lady, that girl, and Frankie. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you to everybody that jumped on on YouTube and jumped on here on TikTok as well. Thank you to the commenters. Thank you to the panelists. And thank you to Chiefs. A win is a win. Eh? The 3 points doesn't say you played badly. It says 3 points. Swallows is Arrows is now on an 11-game losing streak of games they've actually played. They do have one technical win versus the Swallows, who didn't pitch up for their game on the 30th. So, yeah, they're on a very bad streak. We had not scored a goal in 2024. We had not won a match in 2024, even though we are on a little bit of an unbeaten streak outside of Milford penalties. So it's good, at least, to get that win. It's good to get back onto our feet a little bit. And let's see what happens on Saturday, the grudge match. I know that one player lives for these matches, Umar, so I know he's going to be up for it, especially coming off the match today. But my last words for you is a win is a win. 3 points is 3 points. And if that goal was not offside,
I benefited and I have no shame.
I have no shame. Tell us Diwa. Anyway, guys, see you tomorrow, 7:30. We've got another watch along. Sundowns is going to be playing. Pirates is going to be playing. So let's go forward with that. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys then tomorrow, 7:30.